You wanted to see me?
Yes, please, have a seat. So here's the thing. When this company brought you on, we took a chance on you. You didn't have that 4-year college degree we typically look for.
Right.
But we gave you a shot anyway. And since then, you've worked incredibly hard and given it your all.
Thanks.
You've been an important asset to the team, but I don't think you can be an intern here anymore. We want to hire you.
You're serious?
Absolutely.
Find your next great employee. Introduce yourself to the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
I won't let you down.
I know.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
Okay, so Sarah, I'm dropping you off at Emily's?
Yep.
And Josh, you're going to?
Soccer, Dad. Soccer practice.
Right. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to let you know when I pick you both up, I'll be wearing my short shorts.
What?
No!
Yep, and my dorky dad hat, and I'm going to do my dad dance for all your friends. They'll love it!
Seriously? Why?
Because I like my short shorts. Of course, I could be talked out of it if you guys would just buckle up your seatbelts without giving me a hard time.
It's important to get your kids to buckle up for safety, no matter what it takes. And sometimes, all it takes is your parental powers of persuasion.
Okay, we're buckling up.
See, all buckled.
Good choice. I'll just have to do my dad dance at dinner time. What?
No!
Do what you have to make sure your kids are wearing their seatbelts, even on short drives. Never give up until they buckle up. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council. Visit safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup for more information.
It's time now for Troup Tigers football on WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Troup Tigers football is brought to you in part by Mallory Insurance, Holmes Pharmacy, Wellstar West Georgia Medical, Emory Southern Orthopedics, Kia of LaGrange, Remax Results Agent Rob Upchurch, and Remax Results Agent Joel Upchurch. Now live to the field for Troup Tigers football.
Welcome to Troup High School Tiger football right here at the Callaway Stadium. It's a great night for football. It's the sun will dip down behind the trees a little bit quicker than usual tonight, and we're going to have a great time here on the home side as it's homecoming 2016 for the Troup High School Tigers. In fact, the class of, I think, was it 1996, I think, down there. We've got a reserve section. Those young whippersnappers will be down there enjoying that. But I'm joined, of course, as always, by Greg Hicks up in the booth. And Greg, I think we're expecting a big showing by the Troup High School Tigers tonight.
Well, I hope so. And speaking of homecoming and alumni, you know, we have the Troup High Touchdown Club tent just as you enter the gate on the left side, or actually on the right side, and selling souvenirs and apparel and stadium cups and what have you. And we have had folks that I hadn't seen in years. Even, you know, my daughter, my oldest daughter, Mackenzie.
You've seen her in the year.
I have.
Okay.
I have. She's back, and she's seeing classmates, and she graduated in 06. Tanner and Victoria graduated in 09, and I think Victoria's heading out of town to a wedding, not hers, but heading out of town to a wedding, and so she's not able to be here. But, man, it's fun to see all these folks coming in, and unlike a lot of years, it seems like, you know, the spirit around the school has kind of been revived and pepped up. And Chip Meadows, we've talked about that, week to week, and it just seems like there's a lot of folks kind of pulling back. I heard coming in, and I heard an older lady. When I say older, I'm 55, so she's probably at least 56. and she said, as I was walking by, she said, "My, I see a lot of alumni coming in." So I gauge that by we got a lot of folks coming in.
There are a lot of folks. We may have to use the other side. I don't think Chapel Hill travels real well.
No, I don't think so.
But it will be a great night here for the Troup High School Tigers and their homecoming. Let's take our first break. We come back, lots to talk about. We had an off week. There's a lot of things that have been going on around the campus. Greg mentioned that spirit and that energy. We'll mention some of that stuff. Look ahead to tonight, talk about our starters. But let's lots and lots as we got homecoming 2016 live here from Callaway Stadium on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16 model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy for the cost of one entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Troup Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. My name is Jack Mormon. Greg Hicks will rejoin me here in the booth in a moment. But it is a lovely night, again, as the time is starting to change. Of course, the fall today, actually yesterday, the first day of fall. My birthday falls on the 21st. Happy birthday to me. But the 22nd is always the first day of the fall season, and the days are getting a little bit shorter, and you can tell as the sun, if you're familiar with Callaway Stadium and you're looking across to the visitor side for the Troup games, the sun is starting to dip below the trees, so we're going to have a clear view of the field in just a few minutes. But it's a great night for football. It's going to cool off a little bit, so not nearly jacket weather, but it's going to get to where maybe you'll need your long pants by the end of the night. Well, of course, the Tigers are 3-1 right now, a really good start to the year. They started off against Hardaway, had a little bit of a rough time there. Started to catch up late in the fourth quarter, was driving and had an interception that ended that ball game. But since then, the Tigers have ripped up 3 different wins against Kendrick, Bowden, and Lamar County, all in impressive fashion. 113 points in those games. We've seen a really strong offense led by, of course, Montez Crow, our quarterback. I'm really impressed with the way he moves the ball around. They've given him a lot of packages where he gets to make some decisions. Read the defense, see what they're going to be doing, decide whether to kind of run the little option that they've been running or some short passes. We've also seen some long passes. He has just been exceptional at getting the ball down the field, and Kobe Hudson has been one of the guys he's really gone down the field for, Greg.
Well, that Kobe's actually turned into his primary receiver, even as a freshman. And, you've got Chance Hill, you got Jack Schweitzer, you've got, you got Cameron Russell coming out of the slot a lot of times. You got Ken Truitt, it's another wideout. And so and these guys are all seniors. Mm-hmm. And he knows that he's got at least 5 go-to guys. But his favorite one, it seems to be all of a sudden, Kobe Hudson, and you've made reference this before, that we get to watch this at least 2 more years while Montez is a junior this year and be a senior next year.
Super exciting. You think about Kobe, he's had 11 catches on the season. 6 have been for touchdowns. And 4 of them have almost been the same play. Let's throw it deep to Kobe down the left sideline.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. It was the last play of the game at the Bowden. We were fourth and about 5. And 4th and 4 wound up getting a motion penalty. We were out of timeouts, and all of a sudden it changes the play call when you're 4th and 9.
Yep.
Coaches bring them to the sideline. Actually had to use our last timeout, so this was it. No timeouts left. We called a timeout to think about what we're going to do. And they wound up having a little ISO route with Kobe Hudson going down the sidelines on their corner. Montez Crow put it exactly where he needed to be on about the 11-yard line, where the only thing would happen is either he's going to catch it or he's going to be interfered with. Well, the latter happened. Troup lives to see one more play, and the next play we score a touchdown and win the ball game.
Well, also just, the coaching staff has such trust in each other. Tanner's having to make a decision. Do I go for a play like this? Do I just try to get the first down? What am I going to do? And he listens to his offensive coordinator. He has trust in him and decides, maybe against his judgment, but it's something that ends up working out.
Well, he's told me a lot of times on Saturday morning, he says, hey, Greg, look here. I didn't want to do what Kelby Holt says, but he said, and I could have overrode him, but I looked and I said, okay, if you feel good about it, then I'm going to trust your instinct. And he said, so far I'm batting 1,000. I said, well, good, Coach. If it ever swings the other way, remember the buck stops with you.
I think Kelby's really understands a lot of these guys, has a lot of confidence, especially in that offensive line. So far Montez really is not. We've had to get back to him a couple of times, but for the most part, he has a chance to see the field, look down the field, and find those open receivers.
Well, that's just what the offense is based on. A lot of reading and checkoffs, and he comes up the line, and it doesn't hurt that he's 6'3", maybe pushing 6'4", and so he can kind of see. Even if they're crouching up and doing a little, what I call a little bluff, where they show up and they'll give you a zone read, and then about the time you clap your hands for the ball, they're easing back, and now you've got to look. You're looking at the ball coming to your hands, but you've also got to be looking left, right, up, down to find out. Okay, what do I need to do now? And so so far he's done a really good job.
The game is also slowing down for Montez as he's back there. He's not frenetic. He's not moving around. No. He's very smooth as he moves from one place to the other. And just think about what that experience, this game experience, is going to cost him as he moves through.
And that also bodes well for the offensive line as they've progressed now through 4 ball games. They're young and inexperienced, if you will, and they're starting to come together as a unit and give Montez a little bit more time to make those decisions.
You say Montez, and just brought back a memory of Tez Parks. We watched him kind of mature in very much the same way over at Callaway as he goes on to really lead that team and deep into the playoffs a couple of years in a row. And Montez, I think, has a very opportunity to do that for this Troup team.
I think so, and as long as you can get that offensive unit coming together as a unit and all the chemistry's there, and it just seems like that I know we went 1-9 last year, but you and I have witnessed these first 4 ball games, and it's a different team. And the fans who are in the stands, and as I look out now, it's almost full, and we're still 20 minutes away from kickoff.
Well, I told you they're going to now look at Chapel Hill. Kind of goes in formation.
It's like they're flying. You notice
it's like a flock of geese going across there.
Well. But getting back on a serious note, it's that offensive unit is starting to come together. We've got a lot of sophomores. We've probably got 4 sophomores on offense starting. We've got 6 to 7 on defense starting.
Yep.
Now, that's not the position you want to be in, but given the fact that we're in that position, the kids have responded, and they're growing up, pretty fast. And so far, you kind of like what the defense have done. You like what the offense have done, and you certainly like what the special teams has done with Carson Rayford back there doing the kickoff and the field goal and PAT, and also the punting. Now we're waiting on Brantley Robinson, who would have been the punter had he not had jaw surgery earlier. We're waiting on him to get formally cleared, and see if he can get it out there. Right now, Carson's just doing a tremendous job. So
if you put the word kick in it, Carson's going to do it.
Absolutely, right now. As coaches called him, Big Play Ray. So Big Play Ray. So
I like that.
Yeah, everybody's got a nickname. So, but hey, again, not too late to come out, guys. This is a wonderful night. What a great weather. The sun's already down past the trees, so don't think you got to bring your visor out where you can't see. It's a great temperature. It only got up to about 86 degrees today. Wonderful, wonderful climate. You guys come on out. You might even see some old friends of yours, so come on out and visit.
Or might make some new ones. Let's go ahead and take a break. We got lots more to talk about here on the pregame show for the Troup High School Tigers taking on the Chapel Hill Panthers right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16 model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support you.
In 112.
Calling all area coaches. Calling all area coaches, high school coaches, travel ball coaches, and more. Mud Creek Team Sales is now selling sporting goods like Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell for travel teams, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and more. For more information, call Mud Creek Team Sales today at 706-884-5592. Call Coach Jeter or Greg Hicks. Calling all area coaches. Mud Creek Team Sales with all your sporting goods. Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell. Mud Creek Team Sales, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. We're live here from Callaway Stadium as it's homecoming, and man, are the fans piling in. It looks like a great group coming in. Folks are dressed up. You can tell they're part of the festivities for tonight. But it's going to be a lot of dads having to dress up, and it's not even a Sunday. So they're going to be down the field, though, enjoying that one. In a moment, we'll have the Troup High School Tiger Marching Band coming out to do our national anthem. But, Greg, I was talking to Johnny Hurd earlier this week, and one of the things that he mentioned is that they'll be playing during the halftime. They'll be playing the same song over and over again. The song happens to be My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. He says, and it goes on and on and on and on.
Well, and they'll extend halftime. I've said for the last couple of years that they extend – they automatically extend halftime anyway. It seems like they always add 3 minutes because of it's getting longer and longer.
Yep.
And particularly when you've got the homecoming festivities and you've got what used to be we didn't have a king. Now we've got a king and queen, so that takes a little extra
All right,
time.
so let me just do a little commentary on that. Because that I got to tell you, that still just rubs me a little bit the wrong way.
That's only because you weren't the king, man.
Well, maybe so. But it's a special day for homecoming and homecoming queen. That's always a really special moment, a really neat thing. But if I'm as a football coach, and I've talked to a lot of these guys, these are usually some of the most instrumental guys on your team. These are the guys that are going to be out there doing. You really need to talk to them at halftime, make adjustments, make changes. And homecoming games are important. You need to win them. And you're looking around. You don't have the guy that you really need sitting there in front of you. In fact, you got him out on the field, and everybody's waiting in anticipation to see, is he going to win? Is he going to be the king? Oh, my goodness gracious. No, get the football players back inside the locker room, and let's quit ruining my life. Get off my porch.
Yeah, you're right about that. There's a few football players that are running. As a matter of fact, I think most of them are running for the king, and he wouldn't let them go to assembly practice the other night. Football. Hey, this is about football.
Yeah, that's why you're coming.
Yeah, you can
so
go
it's
to
a
the
homecoming
assembly during the day.
Game.
But
it's a homecoming game. Okay,
That's right. And so, you want to
not to get fired up or anything.
You want to have fun, and it's going to be a fun festivity tonight. Just not only at halftime, and it's always an anticipation with the students. Already voted all week and campaigning all week, and they've had all kind of festivities every day. Something extra's going on, and it's kind of a culmination of the entire week. And so it'll be excited. That students always anticipate this. And, of course, the players, some of them, it's like, man, let's get here and win this ball game. Because, for us guys, let's don't overlook the fact this is our first region football game.
This is a big ball game.
So it is huge for us. This is, right now you in region, everything counts. If you are 0 for 4, you better start thinking about playoffs. So, big time.
Think about us last year. We were looking at the end of the season. Had we just won one more ball game, we would have, with a 2-0, 8-2 record, we would have gone on to the playoffs. So.
Well, that's what you get with a 16 region. We've got a 17 region now, so it's going to take a little bit more than that. But, again, key contest night. Not only is it homecoming, tons of festivities, but it's the first region match of the game. Lucky to be at home, so you guys come on out. If you can't make it out, stay on the radio, listen for us. Just pull your Tigers through tonight.
All right, they're about to do the national anthem. We'll step away for just a little bit. Right now you're listening to the Troup High School Tiger pregame show right here on Eagle Sports.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Troup Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange. When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football right here on Eagle Sports. Jack Borman, Greg Hicks is down in and amongst everybody. He's shaking hands, patting people on the back, making sure everybody knows his presence is here. He's ready to bring some more great football to you here tonight. You hear the band in the background. They just did a great job with our national anthem, the Junior ROTC, presenting the colors as well. So our thanks to all of them just everyone who goes through such extra preparation. I know that the AD on down, everybody works so hard in putting things together and getting ready for these contests. We'll talk a little bit about our starting lineups if I can, because we got some guys that are kind of moving around, a few changes. Let's start with the defense. We got at the defensive end, Khalif Thornton, number 39, will be starting tonight. At the other side, number 52, Quentin Kersey. And then in the middle will be Tion Battle, number 22 at nose guard. We are running that three-man front. Now, of course, the outside linebackers will walk up from time to time. There, number 20, Nick Diggin. And number 31, Dietrich Tucker. And also the inside linebackers, Jared Lane, number 2, number 11, Kevin Martin. So that basically turns into what's called a 3-4. 3 men across the front, 4 men in the linebacker position. But again, those two outside linebackers can walk up if they need to and give you a 5-man front. So a couple of different looks that you can give an offense there. They don't know if you're ready to play the run or if you're ready to play the pass. At the corners will be number 14, Kobe Hudson. He kind of goes double duty. We'll see him, of course, a lot on the offensive side as well. Ken Truitt, also one of our starting backs back there, number 7. At the other corner, at free safety, Jack Schweitzer. Again, another one of our great receivers. And then Vicente Stafford, number 6 at strong safety. Again, those guys get a lot of extra play going both ways. But I tell you what, they're great athletes. They've handled it well all season long. The cooler temperatures will definitely be helpful to them tonight. Over on the offensive side, we begin with the offense, and Seth Adams coming in again to start at center. Number 58, Brandon Turner will be at his right side, number 62. On the other side, the left guard will be number 55, Keyshawn Cameron. At the tackles, number 51, Ethan Smith, along with the other right tackle, number 50, Brandon Barrington. We're glad to have Brandon back. He had some injury problems earlier in the season, but we're glad to have him back on the field. At running back, we have number 3, Jackson Davis, along with number 34, Dre Flagg. Dre runs really at the fullback position. Wide receivers, there's lots of them. Ken Truitt, number 7, Cameron Russell, number 8, and, of course, Chance Hill, number 17. Again, Jackson we'll see running out there. Also, as a back, he'll also be running out of the backfield as a wide receiver as well. And then, of course, the quarterback, number 15, Montez Crow, been real proud of the way he's been playing all season long. Greg, you got your ears on? You made it down to the field?
Made it down here. What a gorgeous.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Key of LaGrange.
Well,
our game plan is set.
We went off the air for a second, so
we'll
pause and let these commercials play.
17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't. Hurry at 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax tag and title. Lot number 19112. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results. And
Introducing the most valuable provider, your national.
We still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Well, hopefully got all those issues dealt with now. We go back to Greg down the field, who's got some guys standing around with him.
No, I'm just down here with Principal Chip Metters. We were talking about, I was commenting on the crowd here, and there's my niece, my granddaughter, actually. I'm confused. But anyway, we were talking, and he said they sold about 400 tickets today. And I told him it's all because of that social media guru over there. What do you think, Chip?
I tell you, social media has been good to us, no doubt about it. But selling 400 tickets over the last couple of days at lunch, that's got to be close to a record for us over the last couple of years. So we expect a big crowd tonight. As you can see, it's already starting to fill in, and I fully suspect we'll have a lot of Tigers here tonight.
Well, we talked about it earlier, Jack, about all the alumni that you and I have seen so far, and it's just going to be a fun, festive night. We certainly hope that we also take our first region game as well.
Tell Chip that I've got a problem with my car. I understand he knows flywheels, so if he could help me with my car, I appreciate it.
So Jack wants to know if you can help him with his car. Something about knowing flywheels. He said he'll hook you up.
I want to see him do a basket catch again with the cheerleaders as well. If they could get that knocked out, it'd be great.
You know what? It's funny. We talked last week. He said, man, I've had all kind of requests to do things, so just never know about him. Never know where he's going to show up next.
Well, that's excellent. Greg, you mentioned that it is a great night that the crowd does come in, but it probably feels pretty good down there on the field as well.
Oh, it's wonderful. That even though there's no breeze, it's calm, it's cool. I mentioned earlier it only got up to about 86 today, and And, man, what a great feeling it is out here. You know, I'm just walking out toward the middle of the field for coin toss as our captains are coming out. And man, what a great just feeling it is. I know these guys are pumped. I know that they just got to be pumped because you look at the stands, and this is exciting to see these stands filling up.
It is. Down the field, of course, are our captains, Cam Russell, number 8, Montez Crow, number 15, along with Chance Hill, number 17. I tell you, the three guys, they've really done some tremendous leadership on the field for the Troup High School Tigers. The captains are coming out as well on the other side for the Chapel Hill Panthers. Again, we mentioned they're 2-1-1 on the season. They had a big win against Whitewater last week. Of course, the Tigers were off last week, had a chance to relax and get some of their energy back. So Greg, go down to Greg on the field as he's getting ready for the coin toss.
There's some big old boys down here now.
Yeah, they are. That's just the referee.
Any issue? Got any penalties? We will explain your option to you and let you make your decision from there. We'll give you a brief second or two to do. Okay? All right, got a corner right here. It's going to be heads. That's going to be tails. All right? What did he say? Tail. As it is.
Tigers have won the toss, and we will see if they'll. I think Montez said he wants the ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, tonight with this offense, the way they've been clicking, 113 points over the past 3 games, we know that they have the opportunity to do some special things.
A couple more
instructions from the official.
Instructions, yeah. They're deciding on which way we want to face. All right, here we go.
Man, this crowd's looking great, Greg. I mean,
All
people
right.
are scooting over.
The Tigers did win the toss, elected to take the football, which is kind of, I guess with Tanner, Coach Glisser, you never know. Sometimes he'll defer to the second half. Sometimes he said, you know what, I've seen something. I want to get it and go first. So we'll see what happens.
We'll definitely see what happens in just a moment. Right now we're going to take one more break. We come back. We've got kickoff live here from Callaway Stadium as the Troup High School Tigers are having homecoming against the Chapel Hill Panthers, live from Callaway Stadium on Eagle Sports.
Russ Brown, owner of LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental, has all the tools and equipment handymen and contractors need in our area. And if you're planning a wedding, party, tailgate, reunion, or corporate event, LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental has you covered. Like them on Facebook and see all the particulars they offer. Plus, they're open Monday through Saturday. LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental, Greenville Street, LaGrange, next to CVS Pharmacy. Phone 706-882-8665. That's 706-882-8665. LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Troup Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
They have everything you need now. You hear that band in the background getting you excited. The fields are the teams are on the field. The Tigers are in their home navy blues. In fact, Greg made me a shirt a few years ago, a Troup jersey. I kind of look like them. I got my old number 52 up here in the booth, getting excited about that. Looking across the way, Chapel Hill comes in their white tops. They got kind of a navy bottom with a navy helmet. They're going to place the ball on the 40-yard line to get things started in just a second. The Tigers will have a couple of guys back deep for them, including Vicente Stafford on this side. Let me get my binocs so I can see who I've got over on the far side. And that is, of course, number 7 for the Tigers, Ken Truitt. So those guys with a very good hands team. The Tigers run 5 men in the front, 2 to the secondary, 3 to the tertiary, and then 2 guys back deep. So, Greg, you got your spot down there?
Oh, yeah. I'm standing here on the 15-yard line. Let's see what happens.
All right, so they get ready to start this ball game. We kick off homecoming 2016 right now. Just a squib kick down the middle of the field, and I think they're going to be offsides.
They'll back it up 5, and they'll debate. Do they still want to do an onside, or are they going to try to see what they can do now?
Well, I don't know if that was onside, Greg. I think they just kind of squibbed it down the field.
Yeah, well
now,
he just missed it, to be honest with you. That's you don't come do a side kick like that. He just kicked it a little too hard because That just looked like a onside kick attempt gone bad.
Well, also, do you want to put it in the hands of a Macente Stanford or Cam Russell back deep? You know, you kind of want to say, maybe I don't want to get to their hands just so quick.
Well, as you can see, they've actually seen something. The Tigers
special teams coach,
Coach Lynn Kendall, they've got all the hands except for the front line.
There's a kick again, just straight down the field. Bounces off a Tiger, and we pick it up in the air to the 40. It's Chance Hill to the 50. He's going to go down at the 47 on the other side. Chance with a great perception, picks up the ball and gets it down across the 50-yard line into Chapel Hill territory to start off this contest.
You know, the ball bounced off a helmet, and Chance then turned around and grabbed it with his left hand. It's like, whoa, I got it, kind of surprised, and he just followed a wall of blockers all the way across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's where the Tigers have it. First down and 10.
So Hill returns it across the 50. The ball rests right at the 47-yard line. 48, somewhere in there. The offense makes their way to the field. Seth Adams, the center, gets across the ball. He'll have Crow in the backfield. Crow will clap his hands and take the snap. A little bit high. Hands it off quickly. Going around the right side are the Tigers. This time the ball will be handed off to number 8, Cam Russell. Cam's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Second down.
Heavy pursuit by Chapel Hill that time. The Raiders were, or the Panthers were all over that kind of, you know, it was a gamble. You look at the coach, and when you see all 8 men in the box hammering toward number 8 and not even paying attention to Crow, who if he had pulled it would have been walking in the end zone about now. So just be careful when you sell out like that. It may come back to burn you.
Excellent observations, as always, by Mr. Greg Hicks down there on the field. So here come the Tigers once again. Crow will take it. He's going to toss it to Russell going around the left side. Russell gets it back to the line of scrimmage and hit hard right at the line of scrimmage. That's number 8 for Chapel Hill. I'll have to get his number for you. But, wow, Greg, he just stepped up and laid a big old hit against Chance.
Well, and you can hear Cameron Russell wasn't going to take the hit. He delivered it just as much as the defensive guy. The defensive guy went to his knees, and all the fans just like, whoo, you know, that's a good hit. But Russell's the one that got up, went back to the quickly back to the Tiger huddle, and the Chapel Hill guy kind of a little slower. He's moving out here now in his right corner position.
And senior number 8, Datron Bray. Crow will have Russell to his right side. He goes in motion back to the far side. Crow backs the pass, throws it across the middle of the field. It's caught. No, as you're going to say, it's incomplete. He lost it after he made the catch. And Chapel Hill, strong defense there. They hold the Tigers to 3 and out. We'll have to punt the ball away.
Well, that was just a little a short post trying to get in behind the linebackers. And of course, the linebacker, you know, they scouted the Tigers real well. They know that that's one of our favorite passes. So as Rayford will come on, he'll stand at his own 38, 39-yard line. So it's one of those coffin corner kicks that you're hoping for.
Well, and he's been effective in those, Greg, as the season's progressed. Rayford stands again on about the 38-yard line. Takes a snap, steps up, gets the kickoff. Nice high kick, angled to the left sideline.
Not quite. It's probably going to go out somewhere around a 35 or so, Jack. Not as good as he's done before.
Stop walking up, stop walking up, stop walking up. Stops at the, I think, Greg, you're almost exactly right, 36-yard line. So Greg Hicks, not really with the angle, but you made the call.
Well, you know, you just get lucky every once in a while.
That's more than luck, Greg. So the Tigers punt the ball away. And here comes Chapel Hill and their offense. First time we've seen them tonight. Again, they got the white tops and then navy pants and navy helmets. Tigers walk the outside linebackers up. We mentioned they might do that with the 3-man front, bring it to a 5-man front. Shotgun snap for the quarterback. For Chapel Hill, he goes in the line, and he's just stuffed. Man, we are all over him as he hands the ball off. The quarterback is number 2, senior Jaden Walker.
I tell you what, he stepped up into the line. He's got a pretty good size offensive line, but I told someone earlier, they kind of resemble us from last year. I don't think they've got a real good weight program instituted right now or implemented at Chapel Hill.
Well, I'm not seeing a lot of enthusiasm and energy out of them either, Greg. They're just kind of slowly making their way to the line of scrimmage. I want a little more excitement if I'm going to bring my offense onto the field after a nice stop by the defense.
I agree.
The quarterback going to go the full option, tosses on the left side. We hit him in the backfield but lose him. But finally we wrap him up after about a 2-yard loss.
Tigers really pursuing that time. Ken Truitt from his corner position had him in the backfield. Jared Lane came out and just chased him down and finished him up, along with King Makuta and Ethan Short, just really working hard to get him out. And that was really a two-yard loss.
Yep.
I believe 3rd down and 12.
Yep. Tyre Shelton is the running back on that side that time. He'll be in the backfield once. Actually, this is going to be number 4 of the backfield with him this time, senior Francesco Henrichs. The quarterback, Walker, waits for the snap. He'll take it, look to pass down the field. Got some pressure. We got a hole back there, too. He gets free. Still running down the field. He'll tuck it. And he'll get down the field a little bit, be short of the first down. They'll have to punt the ball away.
Coach G was hollering, draw, and when he saw that it wasn't
they call the holding.
Yeah. Well, we felt like that might be the case. But it'd be 4th down and 3. What does Chapel Hill do? Do they punt it away? Number 42, it looks like their small guy. He's going to be punting. He'll be backing up on their own 28-yard line, while Chance Hill is deep for the Tigers.
So here we go. As Greg mentioned, their punter stands back there about the 28-yard line. He awaits on it. Long time going. A little bit high. Has to kind of back up to get it.
Yes!
Blocked! And we're going to get down there. It's going to be inside the 10. Picked up. Drive down into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Macente Stafford comes through untouched. Blocks the punt. Picks it up on about the 15-yard line. Scoops it and scores. Great job, Tigers. Special teams again. We talked about it early in the game.
That's a huge play right there. As the Tigers now have the ball ready to kick the extra point. Carson Rayford on to attempt the point after touchdown with 8:04 left to go in the first quarter of play. They're missing somebody.
Looking for the ball.
Actually looking for one of the linemen.
Yeah, lineman. Let's go, boy.
That's Keyshawn.
Cupcake saying, get in here, boy.
Keyshawn Cameron a little slow to get back on the field that time.
All right, they're rolling the clock. Plenty of time, though.
Yep. Rayford steps back. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 8:04 left to go, the Tigers strike first on a block punt. 7-0 here at homecoming. 1996 is down there being celebrated, but this is 2016 right here on Eagle Sports.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
So an excellent start to the contest for the Troup High School Tigers. 7-0 in favor of the Tigers with 8:04 left to go in the first quarter of play. And I tell you what, Greg, really proud of the way they got through that line. Macente Stafford both blocks, scoops, and scores. He does it all on that play.
Well, what happened is they did a little scissor play. They took Macente kind of hard step in. He cuts outside, kind of like a reverse wheel route, if you will. Coach come by me a while ago. Coach Glisson said, just like we drew it up, baby. You know, we've said before the Tigers have been close to blocking punts all year.
Wow, big kick by Carson. Taken into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. And that's the way he's been doing it all season long. Great job again by Carson Rayford with a kickoff. Touchback, bring it out to the 20, and that's where Chapel Hill will have it 1st and 10. So the Tiger offense doesn't even get onto the field, and they're already up 7-0. So Chapel Hill will take another stab at it here as we have still 8:04 since no time ran off the clock.
You know, first series for both defenses really turned out real well. But at the same time, the Tigers, I think, even though we were held like that, I think the Tigers really hustled after the ball. Really good their first time.
Well, that's the energy that I was talking about, Greg, that I wanted to see from the Tigers, and I'm sure that the Panthers would like to see that too. Walker, the quarterback, hands it ball off into the line. He may get a yard out of that as he hands it off to his tailback. That's number 4 that time.
King Makuta and Kevin Martin's on the initial tackle. So inside the line, we've got, as you said earlier, some new starters there for the Tigers. 67, 22, and 31 are all new starters on the defensive line.
And I'll get those to you in just a second. Here we go. 67 you mentioned?
Yes.
That's Gabe Hubbard.
Gabe Hubbard, he's a sophomore, big kid too now.
So here comes Chapel Hill again, 2nd down and 9. The quick out at the 20. They got a stop block out there. We cover it pretty well. He's going to get about 5 more yards, but they'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
Good job by Ken Truitt, though, the corner, as he was sucked inside. It was really a crackback block. He was able to avoid his blocker and able to stop that for gaining any more yards. They did pick up 5, make it 3rd down and 4. It was 2nd and 9, 3rd and 4 for Chapel Hill.
Clock continues to tick, 6:56 left to go. Tigers would love to hold them here and make them punt the ball away. No first down so far in this ball game at all yet. Tigers have a blitz coming, and the quarterback reads it and has a big run here. In fact, we slipped down. He gets across the 50, down to the 40, down the sideline. He is fast. Did he step out, Greg, or are they going to give him a touchdown there?
I don't see any of the striped guys stepping on the sidelines. You know, again, when you sell out with a blitz like that, all it takes is a small hole, and that's what the quarterback had, in that a nice little block by the left tackle kind of pushed our guy outside, and we had our linebackers doing a pinch on the inside, and it left a gaping hole. And what happens is that sometimes when you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz, and the Chapel Hill Panthers are kick away from tying this ball game up.
Jordan Walker, the quarterback, read it well, did not hand the ball off. In fact, we hit the fullback before he even hardly got the ball. And now they're going to go for the PAT. 7-6 your score right now, but we'll see how they do here. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. So very quickly, we're tied 7-7. Chapel Hill, a force to be reckoned with there. 6:35 left to go in the first quarter play. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Tara, are you okay?
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble, and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental telepathy, you know?
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices, see? Mental telepathy.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. 7-7 is your score. The Tigers scored on a blocked punt, and Chapel Hill has come right back and scored on a long run. What, Greg, was that about a 74-yard touchdown?
It was actually a 71-yard, yeah. Ball was on the 29-yard line.
So 71-yard touchdown for Chapel Hill to tie the ball 7-7. So Chance Hill gets the ball again, gets past the first guy after him to the 40. He's up to the 45, down to the 50. Almost the same place he returned it to the last time, Greg.
And you know what? Let me retract. That may be their way they kick off.
I think it is.
Deep, they just see if their speedsters can get down and create havoc, because the ball just bounces. And we've been fortunate on both their kickoffs. The ball has bounced right up to us. But you know, the old football being oblong, there's never a guarantee.
No, it's going to bounce its own way, and hopefully it bounces for you. But the ball gets across the 50 to the 49, and that's the way the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. This is the second time they've started on the Chapel Hill side of the ball. So here come the Tigers. They put Kobe Hudson kind of in almost a short slot to this near side. Croak calls for it. Going to pass the ball, complete, out to the 45-yard line. So that'll be a gain of about 5. Brings it up 2nd and 5.
Just a little ISO, just inside stab pass. Chance Hill just drives his corner off. And if you notice, Jack, the corner, and you mentioned to him that number 8, the senior corner, they're not giving Kobe Hudson any room. They're really playing him tight. If you'll notice the other side, over at Chance Hill and Ken Truitt, they're giving them a lot of buffer, a lot of softness, so they're backing up. So coaches have seen an opportunity there, but they're waiting their time. They'll get their time for Kobe Hudson.
Crow will be back in the backfield again. He'll have Cam Russell back there with him one more time. Here's the snap, fake to Cam, throw the quick pass. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver out there. And I think that was Ken Truitt.
just one of those just quick, as soon as he gets it, he fakes his hands off, wheels around, and throws it sidearm. Would have picked up first down, but just in and out of the hands of Ken Truitt.
Missed it by that much.
So it's 3rd and 6 for the Tigers. Big play here. As you know, last time on our very first possession, we went 3 and out. We really would like to convert a first down on this series.
Hill in the slot, Hudson wide to the side. Crow, to throw it again. This time we're going to complete the pass at the 40, still on our feet to the 35, down to the 30. That'll be a first down for Chance Hill.
Hey, good job. Just a little roll route across the middle, and Montez hit him on the slide and really in motion, didn't have to look back. Chance Hill got immediately hit hard, but just shook off the tackle, turned it upfield for another 8 yards, moved it all the way down to the 30-yard line of the Panthers. First down, Tigers.
So that's the first down of the contest tonight as well. Tigers go to the huddle. They'll send Hudson and Hill out to the far right. Hill will be in the slot. Hudson wide out. And again, you're right, that corner's walking up really tight on Kobe.
Yeah, he'll get a little bit tighter as the game goes on.
Crow takes the snap, fakes it, got a guy in his face, and they're going to sack him.
They got a face mask. Number 5, they had him all in the ear hole, pulled it back, and immediately they threw the flag. That'll be a face mask on the Panthers.
They'll move him on down the field. Officials speaking and talking about it. Lots of Tigers standing around. He steps out to make the call. That's exactly right, Greg. Face mask against Chapel Hill. Tigers will take it and move the ball down. We're looking at 5:25 left to go. Tie ball game, 7-7. The Tigers driving now. They've been on the Chapel Hill side of the ball pretty much the whole ball game.
I don't know if I need to check my records, but or my rules, I guess, but incidental, as they actually
just a 5-yard
from the spot of the foul, they moved it ironically back up to the original line of scrimmage. So still first down and 10 for the Tigers.
It's better than a sack.
Absolutely. Yeah, you could just see it's kind of caught him between his ear hole and his face mask, jerked his head around, and immediately let go. Had he continued to hold on and not let go, and Montez would have slung his body around, it would have probably been a 15-yarder.
Tigers checking back to the sideline, see what we got going here. Jackson Davis comes into the ball game. He'll be in the backfield at that fullback position. Dre Flagg also out there going to the right wing.
Don't be surprised if we see Jackson up the middle.
Jackson actually goes in motion back to the far side. Crow backs up, going to throw it way down the field. He's got his receiver there. They're going to almost intercept it. Wow, that was close, Greg.
Well, and we waited and waited and waited. We thought we had that matchup on that corner, number 8, against Kobe. And Kobe kind of was running about 3/4 speed. I don't know what he was thinking. And as soon as Montez, from my direct, I'm down here on a 15-yard line, you can see the trajectory going to his outside shoulder. And, of course, the corner was between him and the sideline, so Kobe couldn't move to the outside. So, really, the corner had a better option, a better avenue at getting to that football, and actually tipped off his hand. So, Kobe's got to give me just a tad more effort than that.
He was definitely to the inside where he needed to get to that outside for that right position. Crow keeps it, throws the ball as he's being hit. Lots of traffic. Do we make the catch?
Great catch by Ken Truitt. He was being tackled. He jumps up. He literally was being tackled and caught the ball as he was falling to the ground. Excellent catch. Excellent concentration. First down for the Tigers on the 16-yard line.
Excellent job. 5:09 left to go in the first quarter. 7-7. Tigers driving with their second first down of the ball game. They come back up to the line of scrimmage. Two-man split wide to the right. Dre Flagg as that little wing man on the left side. He'll be there. Russell back in the backfield at the tail/fullback position. Crow calls his own number, gets up the field, only going to get a couple of yards back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he had the right outside linebacker really doing a stunt, but he was pinching outside. And what happened is Tez took the fake, planted to go inside the tackle, and his feet slipped. And if it hadn't been for his frame, he would have probably lost 3 or 4, but he was able to get back and only losing a yard. But he had a hole, and that's when he jumped up and kind of pounded his ball against the ground because he knew he had an opportunity to gain some more yardage.
When he falls forward, that's a long way. Crow takes it. Going to throw a quick out, complete, cuts back inside. As Ken Truitt to the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. He'll be close to a first down.
Great job by Ken Truitt. He takes a stab pass out here on about the 16-yard, about the 14-yard line, and it was 2 defenders all on him. Kind of stiffed arm one, juked another one, moves inside the 10 down to the 9.5-yard line. So excellent yardage after catch by Ken Truitt. You know, we talked about all those weapons we had at the beginning during the pregame. And if Kobe Hudson isn't the man, if they're going to lock him down, guess what? We got about 4 more.
Yeah, we got plenty of other guys to go to. You're exactly right, Greg. Crow will have Russell in the backfield to his right. Waits on the shotgun snap. Takes it, and Russell's going to get the call. They get him in the backfield, but he cuts back inside. Down to the 2. Did he get in? Just short of
They're going to give him the 1-foot line, guys. What an excellent cut. He actually outran the linebacker out of the backfield, turns it upfield, cuts it back toward the hash marks, dodges about 8 Panthers, it seems like. They finally pull him down inside the 1. They've got it on the nose of the football, actually about a first and goal on the foot-yard line.
And let's put it in right here. Crow takes it, hands the ball off to Russell. Russell hit and driven back. Gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage, maybe loses about a foot.
You're right. He may have lost about a foot. Tip, that's kind of tough when you're in the shotgun position. You're already 6 yards off the line of scrimmage. You turn it to hand it to Cameron, who's a small back in itself. And we want him to have that opportunity to score that touchdown. He and Ken Truitt have kind of been the go-to guys on this drive. Now, as we see, Tess is going to get under center, which is probably where he needs to be.
Dre Flag at the fullback position. Snap, hands off to Cameron. Yes. He's in there. Touchdown, Tigers!
Cameron Russell follows the big block of Brandon Turner and Dre Flag. His Flag kicks this man out. You and I could have walked into the end zone with that, Jack. Excellent call, excellent run by the Tigers. Touchdown, Tigers.
So basically a 1-yard touchdown for Cameron Russell. And now Carson Rayford will be on to attempt the point after touchdown with 2:55 left to go.
And, you know, we were facing a 3rd down and 6 earlier, Jack, and I said we really need to convert this. Not only did we convert it, we continued to march down the field. So excellent series that time by the Tigers.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-7 with 2:55 left to go in the first quarter play at Homecoming 2016 right here on Eagle Sports.
Calling all area coaches. Calling all area coaches, high school coaches, travel ball coaches, and more. Mud Creek Team Sales is now selling sporting goods like Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell for travel teams, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and more. For more information, call Mud Creek Team Sales today at 706-884-5592. Call Coach Jeter or Greg Hicks. Calling all area coaches. Mud Creek Team Sales with all your sporting goods. Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell. Mud Creek Team Sales, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Friday Night Lights. It's Homecoming 2016 as the Troup High School Tigers are taking on the Chapel Hill Panthers. It's a great crowd here at Callaway Stadium. They're still coming in. Lots of folks still around the edge of the fences. We're probably having to move some folks over to the Chapel Hill side. And here we go. There's the Carson Rifford's kick. And he'll go into the end zone, and they'll have to leave it there and bring it out to the 20-yard line. The Chapel Hill Panthers will have it there 1st and 10. Real proud of Carson as he continues to do a tremendous job with the kicking duties for the Troup High School Tigers. We'll get you some scores from around the region in just a bit. We're checking that out with the AJC scoreboard here. And let's see if I can get it reloaded here on my handy-dandy smartphone. Nope, that's still August. I need to keep going around here. Let's see. I'll play with that as this play gets ready to get going. We've got Chapel Hill coming back out onto the field now. Jordan Walker, the quarterback, number 2, is ready to take the snap, and he does. And they're going to be offsides. A little movement in the line on the Chapel Hill side. So they'll start 1st and 15 instead of 1st and 10.
First down and 15.
Not the way they wanted to get started that time, I don't think. Tigers leading 14-7 right now with 2:54 left to go in the first quarter of play. They're playing very well on this homecoming night. And here comes Chapel Hill ready to break through one more time. Frankie Holmes joined me up here in the booth. He's become my technical man here. And the
all right,
officials,
timeout Tigers. Somebody's got to stop this madness, get them together.
So we're going to take a timeout as well. We come back, we'll get you a few scores and get you more in this first quarter play right here on Eagle Sports.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows. No matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Just talking to Frankie in the break. His home team, Central of Opelika, is down Phoenix City. Excuse me. I got to make sure you get that right there. There may be a problem. It's like when I try Central of Carrollton. It's not Central of Carrollton, Central Carroll. But my daughter will actually be down there at a volleyball tournament tomorrow. They're playing tonight. They got a man in motion. And, again, we got movement. That's offsides on us that time, I think, though, Greg.
Yeah, we had a little encroachment, got a little happy. Just really pretty much, I think, I don't know if it was Khalif or not, but lined up in the neutral zone.
Don't need to shoot ourselves in the foot with that sort of thing.
Oh, wow.
5-yard penalty makes it first down and 10.
Well, that's a heck of a way to start a ball game. I guess not start, is that we've already got 2 scores in this thing. All right, trying it again. Here we go. High snap. They had a crossing in the backfield. Quarterback's going to keep it and get upended. Wow.
Nice job by Kevin Martin.
Line.
From his linebacker position. He stayed at home. He just kept his shoulder square to the line. He saw number 2 come through the line and tried to jump him. We wasn't going to have any of that. He was able to tackle him. It did pick up significant yardage, but it should be second down and about 6 for the for the Panthers.
So here we go. Defense getting fired up here. Either that or the T-shirt cannon. That's getting them fired up. I'm not sure which one is more exciting. As Miss Amelia Key and her cheerleaders are getting ready to launch a T-shirt up into the don't look down the barrel. My goodness gracious, where's the NRA when we need them? They're going to fake the handoff, throw it out quick out to the sideline. Ball's down. Get on it just in case. Nope. They're going to call that a forward pass and not a lateral.
I tell you, Jared Lane was he was the one that jumped in front of the quarterback, made him throw a sidearm. If you noticed, he had the receiver who was on the inside slot guy, he had to reach down to his kneecaps to catch that. Anytime the quarterback has to adjust his trajectory, it has a potential challenge for the receiver. And in that case right there, you want to say that was just a bad pass, but it was a bad pass caused by Jared Lane from his linebacker position.
Excellent point. Here comes Chapel Hill one more time. They'll have one back in the backfield alongside the quarterback, Walker. And we got some movement again.
Motion on the Panthers. That'll back them up. So 3rd and 6 will go to 3rd and 11.
I tell you what, they're really struggling with this. This is about the 4th penalty just in this drive.
Well, one of the things that the coaching staff picked up on last week against Whitewater when they went up to scout Chapel Hill is that penalties was one of their problems they had. Their discipline on both sides of the ball, really, but particularly offense.
They're going to try it again. They put a man in motion to the far side. He catches it on the run. We hit him. He gets back to the previous line of scrimmage, and they'll be 4th down. They'll have to punt it away.
Good job by Kevin Martin is able to, and Ken Truitt actually missed the initial tackle, but what that did is it forced him back to the inside. And then Martin and Lane, and along with, I think, King Makuta, all, Macenta Stafford, all of them piled in there on them. And it'll be 4th down and 5 as their punter will back up to about the 11, maybe the 10-yard line.
Well, he's a little nervous having already had one blocked. He's looking for a Panther to be in his face for sure. There's the snap. A little bit low. He gets to it. Gets the kick off. Real short. High into this side. Takes a Tiger bounce back to the 35. They try to get to it. Still rolling. Down to the 31. Greg, that took about 9 to 10 yards backwards for the Tigers.
That will be a net 9-yard punt. The line of scrimmage was on the 25. It goes to the 34. You're right, Jack. It hits about midfield and bounces back 16 yards. That'll go in the record book as a 9-yard punt. Hang time was really good, though.
That's going to hurt your stats, don't you think?
You know, and it's another thing. What I saw was kind of a 3/4 speed attack at that punter, and had we been full out like we were going to block it, I believe we would have got another block, because if you look, Jack, that ball was scooted across the ground, so he was lucky to get the ball off.
So here come the Tigers. Montez takes it, hands it to Russell, going around the right side, and one of their guys just burst through the line. And actually, I'm not even watching the right play because I'm watching Cam going around the far side. Montez very accurately picks the ball, gets across the 30. He picks up about 6 yards down the field, and I totally bought Cam's going around the right side.
Well, you know, I told you on the first play of the game, everybody sold out to Cameron Russell, and the coaches picked the time, and Tez was able to pick up about 7-8 yards. But here's what happened. You know, you got Stafford out here trying to do a stalk block, and he gave up on the first guy to go to his deeper guy, and the first guy's the one that kind of got Tez tied up. And you really got to say, let me go the first white shirt I see. Don't try to pick and choose, because Tez is coming up the line. You got to make that decision. I'm sure the coaches will have a conversation with Macenta, and he will, if they run that play again, and make sure he makes that correct block.
They're having some conversations over on the far side with the coaching staff of Chapel Hill.
I think we may have been playing with the Chapel Hill ball. And of course,
well, heavens, we won't want to do that. Just play ball. How about that? Unless you know Brady hadn't been playing for the Patriots, maybe he's done something to it too. You never know.
I'm trying to see what's happening. I don't know if they're debating on whether to move the ball back based on where his knee hit. They thought it hit initially. I don't know what the argument is here, but
I was watching Cameron, so Tanner's head's awful animated. Coach is getting a little fired up down there.
He's just looking for an explanation. I know he's doing a lot of motion, but he's looking for an explanation. Now Big Al is telling the assistant coaching staff to back up. Of course, you know, Glisson's kind of small, and those two big refs against him, but I believe he can hold his own. Now I think they're trying to just get the coach to come on out. Let's quit arguing with it. Let's go on, coach. But the good thing is he's debating this case. I'll find out what the deal is.
If nothing else, you can find out tomorrow morning. The Saturday morning quarterback line from the Kia showroom. Greg Hicks and Coach Tanner Glisson will be discussing that. Glisson mission continues.
Come on out and get some Chick-fil-A biscuits with us as well. We'll be live at 9 o'clock. Callaway he and Pete Wiggins and Brandon
Brooks
will be there at 8:30 live. You guys come on out and get a cup of coffee with us, and then Coach Glisson and I will come on at 9, and then immediately followed by.
Are we just starting over?
I think what happened is we must have been playing with their ball. It's one of those you get my ball, I'm going home. And I believe that's what they did, and they backed the ball back up to the 34-yard line. They're going to replay that down.
We lose 6 yards down the field on a play right there. Okay, well, let's score on this one. Throw to Kobe in the corner. Let's go.
We'd rather play with our ball anyway.
We'll leave that one alone. Throwing it to the corner. We actually go for the play. We just called. Kobe gets it. He's got it. No, incomplete. Oh, he was right there with it.
Hey, he's picking and choosing his time. Number 8 was praying mighty hard because Kobe had that ball, and it was only because number 8 put his hand in there right at the last minute because he was beat. He might well get up on him real tight because that's going to happen again. He's already thinking about it. He's been thinking about it all night. I'm trying to get into the guy's head as he walks by me. I hope it's working. But anyway.
That radio guy was talking to me.
Yeah, he acted like he ignored me, but he heard every word I said. So he knows it's coming again.
Chance Hill split wind out to the right side.
All right, hey, listen, you can trust a fireman, okay? He'll save your life. He says it was an inadvertent whistle earlier.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking they didn't like it because we was playing with their ball.
Well, they didn't like something just having us off sides there.
I'm going to go with an inadvertent whistle again. I think the refs made a mistake. They say we were in illegal motion, but I don't know.
Greg, help him tuck his shirt in. He's struggling. He ain't going to be able to get to his flag.
He's working on it.
There we go. Well, he's just tucking his flag, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's 2nd and 15 now. This has been the longest little bit of stretch with no time off the clock. We're at homecoming 2016. A minute 9 left here of the first quarter play. 14-7 is your score. Montez Crow in the backfield. We're stacked up and put a man in motion in Kobe. Going around the left side. Crow has to dance around a little bit in the backfield. Makes 2 or 3 guys miss, and then he's hit hard right at the line of scrimmage. He'll go down, bring up 3rd down and 15.
Well, he was initially looking for Chance Hill, trying to pick on that same senior corner, number 8, and help me out with his name, Jack.
I'll get it for you.
Because I kind of want to call that name a couple times tonight, but we scored touchdowns on him. But, Tez was dancing around. He looked, and quickly it was there, but he just didn't have any time to throw it, so he kind of danced around. He might have picked up a yard, might have lost a yard, but he was able to make something happen, at least for about 8 seconds.
He's the senior corner, Datron Bray.
Datron Bray. What his nickname is? Sure they don't call him Datron.
Daybray.
Daybray?
Yep. Complete to Hudson. Hudson still on his feet across the 30. He'll be short of the first down, but we're down inside the 30 now, and I don't think we'll be punting it away here.
The clock will continue to run. That should be the last play of the first quarter. But a good little short, again, a short post, if you will, out to Chance Hill. He was able to shake Bray. Bray did get him in the shoestring, slowed him down a little bit. We was able to pick up about 8 or 9 yards, but still 4th down and 5 as we end the quarter.
Let's take a break. 2 spots back to the station. Tigers leading 14-7 right here on Eagle Sports.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. We're live here at Callaway Stadium. We got a fresh 12 minutes on the clock as we're in the second quarter of play. Tigers leading 14-7. And the Tigers are going to attempt a field goal, and this will be a deep one for Carson Rayford here, Greg.
Be a 46-yard field goal attempt.
Snap, hold, kick
Plenty
is
of leg.
up.
It's a little off, though.
Oh! Just wide left.
But he had plenty of leg goes. Guys, that's what really means a lot. I'm down here talking to former Troup High coach James Wynn, and we talk about his son, Tyler. You know, Tyler was a big quarterback for us down here about 15 years ago. Gosh, it doesn't seem like it. It seemed like it was yesterday. But Tyler's now head coach up at River Ridge up in North Atlanta, up around Woodstock, Canton area. And he's a big 6A school, 7A school, you know, as is 6A because, you know, the biggest classification we got 7A. So doing well up there, and I think his second or third year coaching. And just like Tanner Glisson, he's kind of growing his team, and we're proud of old Tyler Wynn.
So here comes Chapel Hill. They'll set up with a pistol formation. Hand the ball off to the tailback who is hit. No, he's faked. Quarterback's going to keep it. He scored the touchdown on us earlier. He'll go out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. This game about 8, maybe 9, brings up second down.
You know, heck of a block by number 6 on a crackback by Chance Hill. That really wasn't a crackback. He was just standing there, and Chance Hill had his head turned. But, you know, Chance just, you know, the fans love it. You know, they know we got, I mean, it was an excellent block. But, you know, Chance he just kept on motoring. So, again, that's a testament of the strength program that they've been involved in this year. Last year, that might have hurt him a little bit more. But tell you what, when you get your strength up, you can take shots like that.
Set up once more in the pistol. Quarterback takes it, turns, does a quick out, complete. Go down for his legs. That never works well. A flag down on the far side as well. Greg, could that be a holding call?
It is a holding. It is not Dre Flag, however. He is not on defense. He's good to go. But Khalif Thornton was, along with Kersey and Jared Lane, were all in pursuit. and they didn't like it because they were being held, and the flags, the stripes saw it, threw a flag, and that'll back it up. That would have been a first down, however, because it was second down and about 2, and they picked up 4 on that one. So good call by the refs. We'll take that, and so it'll now be second down and 11 for the Panthers.
11:42 left to go in the first half. 14-7 in favor of the Troup High School Tigers.
Second down and 11.
They'll whistle the play in. They'll split a man wide to this near side. Actually looking trips this way. Haven't seen that particular formation in a while. They're taking a lot of time. 14 seconds left to go on the play clock. Jaden Walker, the quarterback, lone man in the backfield. Twins to his right, trips to this near side. Puts a man in motion from the far side, takes a snap. Going to fake the handoff to him. He's going to run up the middle, and wow, is he wrapped up hard right at the line of scrimmage.
Kevin Martin, along with King Makuta, and give me some more numbers in there, made that tackle. But he tried to make a cut. You know, coaches on the sideline saw it. They're hollering, draw, 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 and guess what happened? It was a quarterback draw.
Yeah, and tell you what, was watching Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin stepped up, and it was a textbook tackle, just folded him like a folding table. Couldn't think of anything good that folded there for a second. Like a sheet. How about that? Trips again to this near side. Twins to the far. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield again with a third down and long. Takes it, looks. Lots of time. Throws across the middle. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver at about the 40, but he was covered up, almost triple coverage right there.
Well, not only was it triple coverage, but there was also three white shirts within a 3-foot circle. Either somebody ran the wrong route or it was a Hail Mary, but it was only of about a 40-yard pass, and whoever caught it would catch it. But as it standing out, it didn't work that way. Plus, number 40, what I thought was the intended receiver, as he was looking to catch the ball, he kind of drew up because it felt like he was about to get popped hard. So that'll bring up fourth down, and the punter will be standing on the 7-yard line.
When you're in the middle of the field, you got all those guys around you. Yeah, it does get a little lonely. There's the snap. Low snap again. We almost get to it. I think we may have got a hand on it because it's a bit of a duck. Goes out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. And that's where the Tigers will have it first and 10. The first time, actually, we've gotten the ball on our side of the field.
Well, you know, we've had a couple of nice kickoff returns to put it on their side. But, you know, again, good hold by the Tigers. 10:33 left in the second quarter. Your Troup Tigers, if you just join us, are up 14-7, looking to put more points on the board. Tigers scored really on a block punt special teams, scooped and scored, and a couple of 3 plays later, their quarterback hit the sidelines on an all-out blitz by the Tigers, and about 71 yards later, he's crossed the end zone. So that was a quick 6. Tigers came back, put together a nice drive, making it 14-7.
Crow takes it, tosses it to Kobe, who's in the backfield that time around the left side. I like the way he just runs back up the field, though. Doesn't do a whole lot of dancing. Sees he's not going to get to the corner. Turns back upfield. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd and 10.
You know, one of the things that the ball carrier has the knowledge of before the defenders, as he's hammering to the sidelines, he knows he can stop any second, cut it upfield. The defenders, you know, they're just all out with their ears pinned back, and you have a tendency to over-pursue. So that's when you get a little arm swiping as they go by. So, you know, again, only a 9th grader has a good sense and feel for the for what's all around him on the field of play.
They break the huddle. They put Twins to this near side. Waiting on the snap. Finally takes it. Going to throw it out and complete. Out here at the 50-yard line to Chance Hill. Chance going to pick about 5 yards down the field on that one.
I tell you what, they're setting up. You know, Ken Truitt had his corner, number 14, just drove him off down here to about the 32-yard line to kind of clear the path. Looking for an ISO for Chance Hill to come across on a little drag route. That linebacker and the outside, the defensive end and the linebacker wasn't having any of it because obviously they're keeping their eye on Chance Hill. Chance Hill being one of the guys, if you notice tonight, Tez has kind of been favoring tonight.
Gone to him quite a bit, you're right. Crow will take the shotgun snap. Fake the handoff. Again, they got guys in his face. Rolls out. Ball comes loose. It's picked up. It's still live. We're going around the right side to the 50. Out at the 45-yard line. Do they mark him enough for the first down? Let's see.
I believe that was Ethan Short. Ethan Short picks the ball up, offensive lineman. And he looked like a tailback, baby. He had his ears pinned back, and he was flying.
That is a heads-up play right there. We'll see exactly who that is. Let's see. Do they have a first down? That's the big question here.
It's going. They may measure it. It's close. They're looking at it.
First down, Tigers. Move the chains. Let's keep going.
May have to call him out and give him a break. Not many offensive linemen run hard like that, guys.
He's really sucking wind right now.
Yeah, he picked that ball. Hey, you give him credit. Very observant. You know, Tez was under a lot of pressure, and it looked like he was trying to throw it. He couldn't throw it. Ethan spotted it on the ground, grabbed it really quick, and luckily he turned and ran the correct direction and got a first down.
Hey, don't be rough on us linemen. They're showing blitz coming out to the Tigers. Crow going to just quickly toss it out to the far side. Is going to get up the field 3 yards, 5 yards before we're finally brought down. That time it's Jackson Davis who just takes the quick toss around the left side.
You know, Jackson Davis, the last 2 games, been used primarily as a north-south runner. He was sitting out down in the slot position, but really on the deep back position. Tez took the ball and just underhanded and tossed it out there to him, and he's able to pick up 5 yards trying to reach the corner. And for Jackson, he has some pretty good speed for a bigger guy like that. Jackson stands at about 5'8", 5'9", and coming in at about 170 pounds, 180 pounds. And so good for him to get out there on that corner like that.
Tigers back to the line of scrimmage. Twins at this near side man, wide left. That's Kobe Hudson.
Be a good time to take Vicente Stafford into the corner. Let's see what he does.
Going to hand the ball off right in the middle of the field. We're going to get big yardage by Cam Russell. Cam down to the 20, 15, 10, goes down all the way to the 7-yard line.
Good job. Good fake by Montez. Had a lot of the defenders in the interior line thinking that Tez was going to do a little stab pass out here to Chance Hill. He didn't. Next thing you know, he looked up, and behind Brandon Turner and Ethan Short again creates a hole that you and I could have ran through, Jack, and all the way down to the 7-yard line as Cameron Russell takes it inside the 10.
Well, run is a relative term. Let's make sure we understand that. Once again, it's going to be Crow who pulls it, calls his own number, fights his way down inside the 1. Here we are again, Greg.
Montez Crow really trying to sniff out that goal line as he was following Brandon Barrington on that play, along with Seth Adams and Cameron Freeman, and was able to move on down to the 1-yard line. That's where it'll be. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1.
Cleve Thornton will come in and be one of those big down linemen on the left side. Crow gets his play from the far side. Should be this near side. They break the huddle. Russell will stand in an I formation, flag ahead of him. Crow's under center. Takes the snap, goes straight ahead. Great call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Right behind big Seth Adams is Seth and Khalif Thornton just push him into the end zone. What a great job that time by the Tigers. Good job, Seth. All the Tigers celebrate here with 6 minutes and 43 seconds before halftime. Your Troup Tigers up 20-7, awaiting the PAT from Carson Rayford as Jack Schweitzer gets set to hold.
And tell you what, how important is that role for Jack to be able to make sure I have sure hands there. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. 21-7 with 6:43 left to go in the first half of play. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Calling all area coaches. Calling all area coaches, high school coaches, travel ball coaches, and more. Mud Creek Team Sales is now selling sporting goods like Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell for travel teams, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and more. For more information, call Mud Creek Team Sales today at 706-884-5592. Call Coach Jeter or Greg Hicks. Calling all area coaches. Mud Creek Team Sales with all your sporting goods. Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell. Mud Creek Team Sales, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
6:43 left to go in this first half of play. 21-7 in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. Again, a big shout out to all the folks that have worked all week long to get this homecoming event ready to go. We'll have the homecoming festivities for you at halftime. We'll let you listen to the announcer here at the stadium so you can follow along and find out the hopes and dreams and wishes of the young ladies and young men on the court. There's the kick. Rayford kicks it to the back corner. Once again, every time, Greg, he puts it into the end zone.
I tell you what, I was going to make a comment. We went to break earlier, but I believe Calvin Neely leaned out the Kona ice truck and caught that ball on that PAT that Carson Rayford kicked just then. Either that or I saw a big splash. He must have hit a cone as he was handed out the window.
Well, tell him to send me up a Tiger's Blood, one of those. That'd be great. Or Maui Wowie. I like that one, too. So here comes Chapel Hill. That's a thick young man at center, Greg.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's also playing nose tackle as well. Seth Adams made a comment earlier. Says he's got about a 5'11", 300-pounder in front of him. But I think Seth's holding his own right now.
Trips to this near side. They have a tight end to the right. Quarterback on to hand the ball up the middle. You're going to dance around a little bit there. Get about 2 out of that. Brings up second down.
Yeah, they're gonna probably spot him at about the 22.5-yard line. Probably closer to 3 yards. They're going to actually put it on the 23-yard line. They're going to give him 3 yards to be 2nd and 7. Yeah, just a little fullback right up the middle, right up behind that big center, as you just commented on. Big kid. So you'd like to think that you can get some weight moving on behind him as well.
Trips once again to this near side. Exact same formation as before. They're in a pistol set with the tailback is behind the quarterback in the shotgun. They'll throw the quick out to the 20. We'll roll out. We trap our corner inside. We're going to knock him out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. So Chapel Hill with their third first down of the game.
No, good play. Little inside screen as the outside. He did a little stalk block in the wide out. He curled in, kind of a reverse wheel route, if you will. He comes back in, takes a little inside, what I would call a half bubble screen, because really the lineman didn't pull out. It was kind of one-on-one ISO. Number 13, the inside guy, he turns it back outside and picks up a first down. You gotta maintain that outside corner defensively.
Here they come again. The quarterback going to be flushed out of the pocket. He'll be hit at the 40-yard line. He'll get about 4.5 there. He'll bring up second down.
Gabe, I think Hubbard on the tackle, big number 45. He's a sophomore defensive lineman coming off the field. He is. You ever shake hands with him, you'll realize he's going to be one big man. He's already, as a 10th grader, big frame. The Tiger coaching staff expecting a lot out of him over the next 3 years.
LaGrange right now leading Central of Carroll County by a score of 13-0. Cartersville over Cedartown 13-6 right now. And the Tigers over Chapel Hill 21-7. They hand the ball off to the tailback. He's upended at the 45. They'll let him to the 46. That's probably going to be a first down.
Macente Stafford didn't really attack it, but just kind of sit there. That guy was cutting back inside the grain, similar to what Bowden was doing to us about 3 weeks ago, just cutting back against the grain. Macente Stafford stayed at home from his free safety position and was able to make the tackle just short of the first down. It'll be third down in inches for the Panthers.
So some penetration would be really helpful here as they're looking at third, and as Greg mentioned, just inches for the first down. There's the snap, the hold, and excuse me, not the hold, but with a handoff, he'll get to the line of scrimmage. He's hit before he gets there, but they fall forward.
I tell you, it all really depends on the spot. They're going to call it fourth down.
Yeah, you're right.
But you know what? That was tough. They didn't give him really any gain. Nope. So, and that was initial hit in the backfield. And that Khalif Thornton comes off. Khalif actually made the initial tackle. He doesn't like to do that because Khalif's big and instrumental. He's our starting defensive tackle. He's twisted an ankle, so he does not feel good now as there's timeout on the field.
A timeout call. We'll take one as well. We're looking at 21-7 with 4:43 left to go in the first half. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Russ Brown, owner of LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental, has all the tools and equipment handymen and contractors need in our area. And if you're planning a wedding, party, tailgate, reunion, or corporate event, LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental has you covered. Like them on Facebook and see all the particulars they offer. Plus, they're open Monday through Saturday. LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental, Greenville Street, LaGrange, next to CVS Pharmacy. Phone 706-882-8665. That's 706-882-8665. LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Moore and Greg Hicks live here from Callaway Stadium. 4:43 left to go in the first half. 21-7 at Homecoming 2016. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The quarterback's going to go under center. And the fans are on their feet here in the stands. And he's going to surge forward, and he's going to get it.
Hey, if I had that big center that I could just lay behind him and follow him, grab a hold of his belt buckle or belt loop, just keep on pulling. He pulled him forward for about 2 yards, so it'll be first down for the Panthers.
What if they got his dimensions here? Was he 60? Number 69?
He is. Yes. He's the center.
Senior here Titus Wynn is that young man's name.
All right. He may be young, but
he's a senior. High snap.
Oh, yeah.
Goes over his head to the 30. He'll reach down and pick it up there. He's just going to throw it quickly to the sideline.
That may be intentional.
Yep,
grounding
he throws
too,
the flag.
Jack, nobody's in the area.
Yeah, he threw the flag, and he's arguing, but you're right. There was nobody there. He picked it up, just quickly threw it to the sideline.
Yeah, look, they had his daddy was down with Khalif Thornton. He's from the sidelines wondering what's going on with him, but like he twists his ankle. I don't see any swelling, so that's a good thing because a lot of times when you pop your ankle like that, you get some immediate swelling. But
wait, now he's going to wave it off.
Pardon me?
They're waving it off. I think maybe the side judge pointed out maybe a receiver that the referee did not see. So they'll come back to the line of scrimmage. So that does not hurt Chapel Hill at all.
Was that a inadvertent flag?
I guess so. It does not help us, though. So 4:09 left to go. It'll be second down for Chapel Hill. They'll hand the ball off.
Ooh!
Wow, we are all over him as he takes the snap. Kevin Martin, once again, he is just ruling the roost down there inside the tackles.
I'm going to tell you something, though, boys. Look at number 52, Quentin Kersey. He was coming through that line. He made the initial hit, stood him up, and Kevin Martin finished him off. But I promise you, 52, Big Q, was in there and stood him up big time. Good job, Kersey.
Well, he's got that number, 52. That's always going to be an excellent player on your team.
Well, you know, James Wynn was saying, who's number 52? And I told him, he said, don't make my number look bad.
There's the snap. They're going to back up to pass. Going to flush him out of the pocket, aim for his ankles. He throws the ball way downfield. He's got a receiver there who stumbles. He's going to be incomplete. But the receiver actually had the distance on us, but he stumbled down there at around the 10. He may have turned an ankle, Greg. He's still down on the ground, hasn't gotten up yet. Now he gets up. The officials really didn't seem to pay any attention to him. Bless his heart. Got to check on that guy. 21-7 is fourth down now, and they will have to punt the ball away. The punter will stand on about the 30-yard line. Warms up a little bit, getting ready for the kick. There's a snap.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Low snap. Picks it up, gets the kick off. And will slip down, but catch it at the 23-yard line. Go ahead, Greg.
No, I was just talking to some of the offensive linemen and was telling Seth Adams, good job blocking down here while they're going that touchdown. And Dre Flagg, good job blocking. And, of course, Ethan Short may say, hey, what about me? I said, oh, yeah, good job picking it up and running in the right direction, big boy. So often these linemen, you know, they're disconnected.
Hey, leave us linemen alone now. Come on.
Hey, you got to remember now, I was a left starting tackle and a Sam linebacker along with back in fall of 78. Coach Jeter was the Willie linebacker, and I was a Sam linebacker. And little did we know 30 years later we would be brother-in-laws, but kind of brings back nice memories when you think about you playing high school football together.
Well, especially on these Friday nights where we're here at the stadium and we hear all the bands and everybody getting ready and getting fired up. His Crow's going to take the handoff and run the ball up the middle of the field. He had a hole, but he get caught up right at about the 25.
Well, you know, number 5, their inside linebacker, all of a sudden he sees Crow run by him. He reaches out and puts just enough hand on his back to trip up Crow. Otherwise, Crow's still running right now, guys.
Clock continues to tick to 2:50. 21-7 is your score. The Tigers leading right now. We'll have you some more scores at halftime. Crow's going to take the handoff. And give the handoff. to his tailback, who's still finding his way across the field to the 40, 42, 43, 45-yard line. And, man, did that pile fly.
Well, you got to give Jackson Davis credit. He's up and he's running north and south like you and I talked about earlier. And then all of a sudden, all the Tiger offensive line, Brandon Barron and Seth Adams, Brandon Turner, Cameron, these guys just hammered up the field, grabbed him and pushed him another 5 or 6 yards. So I think it's Keyshawn Cameron. That was Ethan Short. I mean, so you got to appreciate that. A lot of hustle by the Tiger offense that time.
No doubt. 21-7 is your score. The Tigers would love to put one more on the board before halftime. Taking a look down at Khalif Thornton. He's working out that ankle. Looks pretty good down there.
He was wincing pretty hard, but I believe he's going to be okay. Ball's on the ground. Montez Crow was able to spot it and dive back on the football. Tigers remain possession. Retain possession.
Yeah, I really like the way Crow did that as well. He made the handoff, but he's still aware of what's happening. They had a blitz on us that time, Greg, and kind of went right into our gaps. We're there as the ball is being handed off and we lose it, but he does a great job of getting right back down on it. So,
yeah, one of the things you don't want to do is with about a minute and a half to go until halftime, you don't want to just relax. You got a decent drive going now. You just short of midfield. You want to try to capitalize on this. You maintain your focus throughout because the last thing you want to do is a turnover to make this a 7-point ball game at halftime.
There's a snap. Crow back, throws the draw in the field. Oh, he slipped down. The field does look beautiful. We got the new pellets down there, but it's a little bit more slippery.
Well, Brandon Barrington had his inside linebacker, number 5, blocked good. It had all the makings of a long gain, and as soon as Russell planted his foot and cut, he slipped down, and nothing you can do about that when your turf makes you slide down. So, minute to go in the first half. Your Tigers up 21-7. Tigers looking to do something else, but it's 3rd down and 13. So let's see what the coaching staff's going to do. Probably let the clock run down long because they're not in a hurry to do anything.
Well, you're up 2 touchdowns. That's a good thing.
And we won the toss, but we elected to receive.
So
looks like they're going to call a timeout. We've got 2 timeouts left. Might as well use them. Call a timeout. Think about a play and draw as much time off as this clock as you can.
Well, Glisson has become a pretty effective clock manager. We had that situation a couple weeks ago. Let's take a quick 30 seconds back to the station. Come back, we'll end up the first quarter play right here on Eagle Sports.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Just had a timeout by the Tigers. Now they'll come back out on the field. 21-7 is your score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. It's homecoming 2016. The band is getting ready to come out on the field. They'll be playing My Heart Will Go On from the movie Titanic, the soundtrack there. So 3rd down for the Tigers. Not a lot of time left on the clock. Crow fakes the handoff. Got a guy in his face, and they're going to sack him back at the 32. And a late flag coming out.
Well, it was deserved. We had holding on the Tigers, and I'm trying to think. I know the number, but since we don't call it on the radio, I won't embarrass Ethan Short for that one. But, he was trying to protect his quarterback, and sure enough, it was obvious. But so you got a loss of probably 8 on the play. Otherwise, it's a 5 yard. Should be declined. Well, I'll be dog.
They're going to take it?
Illegal participation. So there you go. You got 12 men on the field. So, hey, I didn't embarrass Ethan. He didn't hold.
We had 12?
No, they did. They were pointing toward Chapel Hill.
Well, he sure did call that late in the play. The play was almost over for you. I thought they usually counted before they make the snap.
Well, some folks a little slow. They didn't get, Jethro only got out of the 3rd grade.
Hey, but he was a double naught spy.
That's right. Double naught CIA.
3rd down and 9.
So we still have one timeout left, guys, with 25 seconds. Now the Panthers take a timeout.
They take the timeout. We'll take one as well. 30 seconds back to the station as the Tigers are leading 21-7 on Eagle Sports.
Calling all area coaches. Calling all area coaches, high school coaches, travel ball coaches, and more. Mud Creek Team Sales is now selling sporting goods like Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell for travel teams, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and more. For more information, call Mud Creek Team Sales today at 706-884-5592. Call Coach Jeter or Greg Hicks. Calling all area coaches. Mud Creek Team Sales with all your sporting goods. Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell. Mud Creek Team Sales, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, it'll be.
Welcome back as Chance Hill will be the intended receiver. They'll throw a quick slant across the middle of the field. And now we'll take one more timeout, our last one. 21-7. We'll leave it here. 10 seconds left to go. And, Greg, that was just a quick hitter that didn't hit quick enough.
Well, no, actually, we were trying a little seam route right down the inside of the hash marks. We thought we might actually see something open. Didn't quite pan out like the coach wanted it to. So they're going to come back with 4th down and 9. And this is 4-down territory. Carson Rayford is going out there, but you wonder, are they going to punt it? This is a legit punting team. So you never know when they might pull something tricky.
There's the snap. High snap for Carson. Gets the ball off.
Hey, good job, though. Almost got that block as Chapel Hill was bringing the house, but the ball just kind of hits on the 25 and rolls down to the 35, rolls down to the 28.
What a smart official. Did you see that? He let the ball completely rest before he blew his whistle so the time would completely run off the clock. Got to like that. Well, Greg, just as the guys are going in, we're going to try to catch Coach real quick before he headed inside?
Well, he's having a negotiation with the
officials,
umpire right now. Let's see. Don't want to take him away from that, but I think he wants some little bit more explanation about that inadvertent whistle earlier today. So he may not have an opportunity now.
All right. They're going to we'll let them have that little confab right there. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to listen to the band, and you'll also listen to the announcers here at the stadium. They'll give you all of the facts, figures, and descriptions of the young ladies that are vying for homecoming. So, of course, it'll begin as usual with the representatives from the underclass, from the juniors, the sophomores, and the freshmen. Maybe not in that order, probably freshmen, sophomore, and juniors. And then, of course, the representatives from the senior class. A lot of beautiful young ladies and their fathers and escorts out on the field. So we're looking forward to that taking place in just a bit. But right now we're going to take 4 spot breaks back to the station. 4 spots back as the Tigers are leading 21-7 right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16 model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112.
Russ Brown, owner of LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental, has all the tools and equipment handymen and contractors need in our area. And if you're planning a wedding, party, tailgate, reunion, or corporate event, LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental has you covered. Like them on Facebook and see all the particulars they offer. Plus, they're open Monday through Saturday. LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental, Greenville Street, LaGrange, next to CVS Pharmacy. Phone 706-882-8665. That's 706-882-8665. LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Troup Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Calling all area coaches. Calling all area coaches, high school coaches, travel ball coaches, and more. Mud Creek Team Sales is now selling sporting goods like Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell. For travel teams, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and more. For more information, call Mud Creek Team Sales today at 706-884-5592. Call Coach Jeter or Greg Hicks. Calling all area coaches. Mud Creek Team Sales with all your sporting goods. Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rollins, and Russell. Mud Creek Team Sales, a proud sponsor of today's game.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. In the background, you hear Chance Giddens, the stadium announcer here at Callaway Stadium, give you lots of information about the young ladies. And we're actually going to turn the mic over to him. You'll be hearing him through the loudspeaker. And let him tell you about our different representatives. I'll come back on in just a few minutes to move us to another spot break and tell you some scores of local interest. But right now, let's turn it over to Chance Giddens, our stadium announcer, as he announces our Homecoming 2016.
She enjoys texting on her phone, playing with her niece, Madison, and hanging out with friends. Bianca also enjoys shopping and spending time with her family. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Rory Ligon. At this time, we will crown our freshman princess. Troup High's 2016 Homecoming Queen, 2015 Homecoming Queen, Courtney Webb, will assist with crowning our princesses and queen tonight. Troup High School's 2016 freshman princess is Nadia Boykin. Jaya Bridges, 15, is our first sophomore representative. Jaya is the daughter of Naeem Bridges and Taboria Williams. She enjoys shopping and cooking. In her spare time, Jaya also enjoys reading and texting, as well as spending time with her niece. Tonight, Jaya is escorted by her uncle, Rico Cameron. Our second sophomore representative is Garden Grezik. Garden, 15, is the daughter of Jamie and Lester Grezik. She is a member of the Troup High soccer team. Garden enjoys cheering with United Cheerleading and playing soccer. Tonight, she is being escorted by her brother, Denham Grezik. Our final sophomore representative is Jordan Hicks. Jordan is the 15-year-old daughter of L. Dion Gibson and the late Christopher Hicks Sr. She is a member of Troup High's Distinguished Young Women. She is also an active member of her church, Bethlehem, where she sings in the choir and is a praise dancer. She enjoys helping those in need, spending time with family and friends, reading, drawing, and babysitting. She is being escorted tonight by her uncle, Tim Davidson. And now it's time to crown our sophomore princess. Troup High School's 2016 sophomore princess is Jordan Hicks. Demoria Langston, 16, is our first junior representative. Demoria is the daughter of Debrica Langston. She is a member of the Troup High School Student Council and FFA. Demoria enjoys dancing, cooking, and hanging out with friends and family. Tonight, she is being escorted by her mother, Debrica Langston. Our second junior representative is Kenzie Reed. She is the 16-year-old daughter of Michelle and Toby Reed. Kenzie is a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and Skills USA. She enjoys being a Troup High competition cheerleader and cheering for United Cheerleading. Kenzie also likes to hang out with her friends. Tonight, she is being escorted by her father, Toby Reed. Our final junior representative is Zoe Rutledge. Zoe is the 16-year-old daughter of Heather Davis and Gary Rutledge Jr. She is a member of Troup High's Distinguished Young Women and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Zoe enjoys shopping, hanging out with her friends, and helping out in her community. Tonight, she is being escorted by her father, Gary Rutledge Jr. And now for the crowning of our junior princess. The 2016 THS Junior Princess is Kenzie Reed. On behalf of Troup High School, I am honored to present the candidates for King and Queen. Our first senior queen candidate is Felicity Bienemy. Felicity, 17, is the daughter of Takesha Morgan and Shalone Bienemy. Felicity enjoys hanging out with friends, eating, laughing, and singing, even though she says she can't sing, and making people happy. Tonight, Felicity is escorted by her cousin, Keon Jones. Beth Durham, 17, is our next queen candidate. She is the daughter of Rob and Molly Durham. Beth is a member of the National Honor Society, Beta Club, Competition and Spirit Cheer Teams, Student Council, and the tennis team. She also serves as the senior class president. She enjoys assisting patients as a junior volunteer at West Georgia Medical Center, volunteering at the LaGrange Memorial Library, reading, attending Auburn football games, and shopping. Tonight, Beth is escorted by her father, Rob Durham. Next, we have Queen candidate Mary Claire Finley. Mary Claire is the 17-year-old daughter of Sonia and Joel Finley. She is a member of Interact, Troup High School Distinguished Young Women, Student Council, and the FCA leadership team. She's a captain of the cross-country team and had been a part of the Troup High Chorus for 4 years. In her spare time, Mary Claire likes to hang out with her family and friends, spend time with her youth group, go running, go camping with her family, and to sing. Tonight, she is being escorted by her father, Joel Finley. Emily Young is our next queen candidate. Emily, 17, is the daughter of Kim and Mike Young. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Beta Club, DECA, and Interact. She is also a competition cheerleader and a senior class officer. In her spare time, Emily likes to cheer, play soccer, and travel. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Mike Young. Next, we have Queen candidate Valerie Hicks. Valerie is the 17-year-old daughter of Michelle and Larry Hicks. She is a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the National Honor Society, Student Council, Beta Club, and the Tri-M Music Honor Society. Her spare time is spent hiking, writing, spending time with family, playing the guitar and piano, and running. Valerie is being escorted by her father tonight, Larry Hicks. Bailey Lawson is our next Queen candidate. Bailey is the 17-year-old daughter of Shannon and Jonathan Lawson. She serves as president of the National Honor Society and treasurer for the Beta Club. She is a member of Interact, the FCA leadership team, and is the Georgia Secretary of State Student Ambassador. She enjoys doing mission work with her church, playing volleyball and tennis, and spending time with her friends and family. Tonight, Bailey is being escorted by her father, Jonathan Lawson. Next, we have Queen candidate Akaya Mitchell. Akaya is the 17-year-old daughter of Khalifa and Claude Reynolds. She is a member of the THS basketball, volleyball, and track teams. She's also a member of She's Dope. Akaya enjoys twinning with her twin, sharing smiles and laughter, and spending time with family, as well as eating. Tonight, she is escorted by her father, Claude Reynolds. Our next Queen candidate is Keandra Rutledge. Keandra is the 17-year-old daughter of Tonga and Ricardo Rutledge. She is a member of the Troup High Step Team and FCCLA. She enjoys dancing, shopping, and hanging out with her friends. She is being escorted by her father, Ricardo Rutledge. Our final senior queen candidate is Barrett Gosden. Barrett is the 17-year-old daughter of Donna and Winston Gosden. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Troup High's Distinguished Young Women, the yearbook staff, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and the Student Council. Barrett enjoys attending church, sharing good times with good friends, shopping, and spending time with her family. Tonight, Barrett is being escorted by her father, Winston Gosden. Chance Hill, 17, is our first King candidate. Chance is the son of Tara Hill and Larry Hill Jr. He is a member of the Troup High varsity football team and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Chance enjoys playing
Ladies and
sports,
gentlemen, you're listening
hanging
right
out
now
with
to
friends,
the live to
designing his
the
own
homecoming
sneakers, and
announcements.
eating.
Tigers
You
are
might
leading
also
21-7 here at
find Chance being a
halftime.
referee official for
The
Troup
Kings
County
are
Parks and
coming onto the
Recreation,
field right now. Those are the
taking
football
care of
players. I
his
know
3 Labrador
the coaches wish they could come on
or
first,
playing
probably.
video games with his brother. Tonight,
Chance Hill was one of the
being
first ones
escorted
out
by
there.
his mother, Tara Hill.
We're going to take a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll have the announcements of the King and the Queen for you.
Our second King candidate
live right here
is
on
Cameron
Eagle
Russell.
Sports.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. We'll go back to stadium announcer Chance Giddens. Let's listen to the rest of the homecoming festivities.
Alan is the 18-year-old son of Silas Vasquez and Nelson Herrera. He is a member of the Troup High varsity soccer team, FFA, FBLA, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. In his spare time, Alan loves to play soccer, hang out with his friends, and listen to music. Tonight, he is being escorted by his mother, Silas Vasquez. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we will crown our senior king. The 2016 Troup High School senior king is number 17, Chance Hill. And now it's time for our homecoming queen and runners-up. We'll begin with our second runner-up. The second runner-up for 2016 Troup High School homecoming queen is Mary Claire Finley.
Mary Claire Finley. They're getting that announcement there. Chance Hill was announced as the king. They've gotten pictures of him, already sent him back inside. And the coach will be happy to have him back. He's hitting the big target for the quarterback, Montez Crow, in the first half of play. So maybe he'll have even bigger target now that he's the king down there on the field. Going back down to the field now for Chance. Give us another announcement.
Our first runner-up for 2016 homecoming queen is Felicity Bienemy.
Felicity Bienemy winning the first runner-up award. Making her way from the far side down to the 40, to the 45, where she'll receive her sash. I don't know if I've ever done play-by-play for that before.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
Here we go, now the queen.
Troup High School's 2016 homecoming queen is Akaya Mitchell. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to all of these outstanding young people for representing Troup High so very well. Congratulations to each one of you.
And the band can now finish playing. My Heart Will Go On. And play the fight song as they'll make their way off the field now. Congratulations to all the winners. Of course, Chance Hill being the king, winning that. So way to go. One of the Troup High School Tiger football players winning. And now the teams are getting back on the field. They're getting ready to go. We're going to take, let's do 4 spots back to the station. We'll shoot be ready to get things started off with the second half play. 4 spots back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Troup Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set and our 16-model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. The Troup High School Tigers leading this one 21-7 in our first region contest against Chapel Hill, the Panthers of Chapel Hill. Greg, you got your ears on down there? Greg Hicks is out and amongst the players and friends, and he's having, I think, too good a time talking to people. And he's kind of ignoring me, but I'm used to that. We'll try to get Greg back on the radio in just a few moments. But let's kind of go through the scoring and kind of how things happened in the first half of play.
You know, it's funny. I was just putting my headsets on when you was making fun of me.
Well, that could have been at any time but all in the broadcast.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, you know, being up here in the stands trying to sit here talking with Jeff and Tracy Arrington about Scott going to the Naval Academy, and then Bradley's Antiques, which let me give a shout out to Bradley's Antiques. You know, they've been downtown LaGrange for several years now, and they've got a half-price sale. Ken told me, tell everybody I doubled the price and I halved it. That was a joke, guys. It was a joke, guys. Y'all got to go by there because they got tons of good stuff. I bought something from them last year. You guys go visit them. They're always nice folks. But anyway, with that being said, I got caught up here in the stands, and next thing you know, everybody's leaving at halftime. You know how it is at homecoming. They all want to find out who the queen is. They don't care about the king. Only the parents care about the king. It ain't about the king. It's about the homecoming queen. But they all leaving now, so they're going to miss a heck of a ball game.
I don't know if they're leaving. I think they're just going to get some more snacks.
Is that what they're going to the touchdown club tent to buy souvenirs? That's
exactly.
What it is.
They didn't have a chance. They're going to leave. I mean, this ball game, it's 21-7. We're ready to go to. I was going to talk about the scoring, but, the heck with that. Here comes the teams back on the field to play.
Yeah. I thought they were going to add 3 more minutes. They're ready to go home.
Well, actually, I was watching the clock right. He added 3 minutes twice.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. So it's time to go.
Yeah.
The officials are like, we got to go home and go to bed. There's a kick. Rayford may have this is just a little bit short of the 5. Yep, they take it from the 5 up to the 10, 15, 20. And we hit him hard at the 24-yard line. Excellent job by the Tigers in coverage. He'll get across the 24. They'll mark him right at the 25-yard line. And that's what Chapel Hill will take it first and 10. The Tigers did win the toss. They did not defer as many times they do. They chose to keep the ball. And it seems to have paid off as we are now leading, as we mentioned, by a score of 21-7. Chapel Hill, though, a formidable opponent. That when we scored off of a blocked punt to start the ball game, they came back and scored quickly on a 2-play drive where their quarterback got free, ran 72 yards down the field for a touchdown. So here comes their quarterback once again, rolling to this near side. He's going to try to throw it, and it's going to be just out of reach of his intended receiver, number 6. So Chance Hill out there on coverage that time. It'll fall incomplete, 2nd down and 10.
Chance King Hill on that coverage.
Chance Hill.
King Chance, there you go.
Of course, he'll. Now, what is if King Makuta ever wins? Will he just be King?
King, yeah. King Makuta. Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't get much better than this. Trips to this near side, man, split wide to the right, single back in the backfield with the quarterback. Winston will take it. He's got a quick out here to the 20. He catches it, looks upfield, and there's nowhere to go. He just kind of rolls up, shows his belly, says, "Scratch me." Walker will go down right there. He's good coverage by the Tigers on that play. And he may actually lose. Yeah, he's going to lose a couple of yards. So the ball now rests on the 22-yard line for a 3rd down and 13. As Chance Gidden echoes me in the background. Congratulations to Chance, did a good job. That's a lot of talking he's got to do to call all those folks out for homecoming. So congratulations, did a great job. A former Teacher of the Year out at Troup High School. Always a great teacher there at Troup High School. There's so many.
I hear that Amy Hicks is pretty good.
I hear it. I hear she is too. Skills USA. Winston backs up to pass the ball, and he's going to be sacked.
Speaking of King Makuta, he'll take that one as well.
Attaboy King.
Or is that King?
King. No, he's not King. He's
not yet.
He's just a sophomore, so he can't be King yet.
I got you.
And he's a little fired up, though, as he makes that tackle. Folks, Greg looks like he's on 285 at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon now, trying to get through
right here.
through the crowd. There's a lot of folks out there. It's a mass of humanity.
I need to get flowers. Everybody else had flowers.
We'll get you some lilies, Greg. That'd be nice. Their punter's going to stand on about the 4-yard line. They'll have to kick from very deep. We've already blocked one, too. He gets the snap. We almost get to it. Good kick, though. Across the 50. Bounces. Does Chance get on it? Yep. Chance really didn't let it come to him. It hit right at his feet. He reached down, bounced around. He was able to get back down on it, but he gets up a little gingerly there. And so that probably did not feel too good, being dived upon by all those guys at the same time. 10 minutes left to go in the third quarter play. 21-7, a nice defensive stand to start the second half off by the Troup High School Tigers.
Oh, let's see, the traffic finally let up.
There you go. He's made it down to the field. Things opened up. He got to 85 South going to Columbus, so he's got it easy going now. About around Union City. Here comes Montez. He's going to pitch the ball late, but a good pitch as we get to the 50. He was about to get tackled right before he got to the 50, but I don't know that Cameron Russell was completely ready for that pitch.
He's going to pick up about 6 yards on that play as well. Well, from my perspective.
Actually, as deep as he was in the backfield, but it was pitched back behind him. He made his way up the field. Here comes the snap to Crow. Crow shifts to the left, takes the ball up the middle of the field to the 40, 35, fighting his way to the 30. Man, he carried about 6 guys on his back all the way to the 30-yard line.
I counted 4 for sure. 2 were standing around watching him, watching their buddies ride him. You're right, but he carried him for 5 yards. That'll bring it all the way down to the 31-yard line.
So Troup started this drive on about the 48-yard line. They're already down inside Chapel Hill territory at the 30. Crow keeping with the running game. Hands the ball off to the very fast Cameron Russell, who hurdles the guy out of bounds, but comes close to picking up another first down. Late flag.
Knocked out of bounds by number 8, Nathan Bray. Flag on the play.
I'll have to see what this one's going to be. Looks like they're wanting you to talk to him, Greg. You're right there with them.
They're debating whether it was personal foul. Hang on a second.
Greg is the eyewitness reporter right there on the field.
Well, it can't be obvious. These umpires don't like me to get out there in their business. But they're debating. Big Al was asking, was he diving? Was he diving? Which means, had he given his body up, was it a personal foul? They're debating on that now. And it looks like there's going to be a foul called.
Personal foul against Chapel Hill. It's not like he's pointing at that guy. That's kind of an unusual way. Personal foul to that guy.
Well,
personal foul.
That guy. That'll take it all the way down to the 11.5-yard line for the Tigers.
So the Tigers continuing a very impressive drive here. One with some runs and one with a big penalty there. They'll wind the clock. Crow will take it. And this time he's going to throw the ball. Complete. Oh, no! In and out of the hands of the intended receiver. And that was Chance Hill. I'll tell you what, he is targeting Chance. Chance is the king of the receivers tonight.
He is the king of receivers. He's also another king tonight, but we'll debate on that later. Hey, one of the things that you got to be careful when you're down here in this area. You got a tight defense. Remember now, you're inside the 15-yard line on the 13 basically, so you shorten the defense. So you don't have a lot of deep guys. You can't run deep routes. So when you little toss out like that, got to put a little zip on it. Chance that ball like to have been intercepted.
Hand off into the line straight ahead is Jackson Davis, who finds his way inside the 5. Still on his feet. Did he get in?
Down to the 1-yard line, baby. What a fight. Wow.
I tell you what, Jackson Davis is an exciting back. And once more, look at the line. All those offensive linemen were right there with him the entire time. Big shout out to those guys. Let me get their names for you again. Our interior linemen doing a tremendous job. Seth Adams, Keyshawn Cameron, Brandon Turner, Brandon Barrington, and Ethan Smith.
Ethan Short.
Excuse me. Montez going to keep it, go to the outside. He's untouched. Touchdown, Tigers!
Hey, nice read by Montez Crow, in that he had a baby. He pulled it out of Jackson Davis's belly. Jackson was hit at the 1-yard line. He then turns and walks into the end zone. Not really walks, but does sprint to the corner of the pylon. Touchdown, Tigers. With 8:46 to go, your Troup Tigers 27, Chapel Hill 7.
Carson Rayford on to attempt the point after touchdown. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. 28-7 is your score with 8:48 left to go in the third quarter of play. The Troup High School Tigers leading at homecoming right here on Eagle Sports.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
And that's right. You're listening to more Troup High School Tiger football. The Tigers going to kick the ball away again, 28-7 here at homecoming against Chapel Hill. Tigers going to continue to fight and try to come away with their first win of the region schedule. We'll get you some more scores in just a second from our other local area teams. But Rayford gets the kick off. High kick, and it'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. And again, all but one of those, Greg, have gone into the end zone tonight.
Well, you know, occasionally, and I don't know if this is planned or not, I see Khalif Thornton running back out on the field. He looks like he's moving with rather ease, so hopefully his ankle is going to be okay. But, you know, sometimes you wonder if we need to keep them sharp. So, you know, occasionally you want them to run it back. You don't want it to come back to haunt you. But you never know when you might need that to keep your playoff, your kickoff team honest and keep them in heavy pursuit.
Twins to this near side, a man wide right to the far side. They put a man from this near side in motion. Quarterback going to take it right up the middle on a little draw. Fakes to the handoff to his tailback, but then makes his way up the field. Some scores real quick, Greg. We got Carrollton, not Cartersville, right now over Cedartown, 34-6. Not a surprising score there. LaGrange leading Central Carroll 13-0. Hopefully that Coach Burks and his team can come away with a victory there. And of course, we mentioned 28-7 here with the Chapel Hill and Tiger ball game.
Earlier at halftime, it was Callaway 21, Harris County 7 at halftime. They're playing down at Harris County.
In Harris County, that's on our sister station. You can listen to that ball game. Actually, all the ball games are on sister stations nowadays, as Coleman Vice has wrapped up all the local football in town.
That's right. Let's see, LaGrange can be found on Eagle Sports at WCJM 100.9, and then, of course, Callaway 102.3, and we're on 96.9, the best of the three stations, I have to add.
Well, you know, you got to put the A team somewhere.
Well, Hey, you got to, as they say, somebody's got to spit in that platoon. You might as well.
There you go. They put a man in motion to the far side. They're going to throw a quick across the middle. Going to bounce up, fall incomplete. And it'll be 4th down once again for Chapel Hill.
And may get a little bit of pass interference. We'll see. No, actually, it's offensive pass interference as he was, and that's what the Whitecap's calling. And if I read it correctly, the slot guy was on a short post as he's hammering down, but they're walking it off against Troup. What's going on here? They're moving the chains.
They're moving them way down the field.
Now they got pass interference.
So it will be against the Troup High School Tigers. So that's the biggest yardage that Chapel Hill has had since the touchdown run by their quarterback.
I didn't realize the pass interference was 15 yards. I knew it was an automatic first down.
It must have been a egregious, terrible, terrible pass interference call. Put a man in motion once again. There's the snap. The quick handoff to that guy in motion going around the far side, and he's upended.
Oh, Macente Stafford got up and sent him a message real quick. Don't bring it over my way. I've got this corner wrapped.
Yeah, I got your pass interference right here.
Wow. So, he come. When I say corner, he's coming from his free position, and when you make that decision, that's a gamble because he's actually on a full-out sprint for about 17 yards from the line of scrimmage. So you have to read that quick, especially when you hold him to no gain. So that's an automatic read. Boom, you got to go.
Twins left and right one more time. The quarterback waits for the snap. Puts the man in motion back to this near side. So there's 3 receivers on this side. Throws across the middle. Complete. But that's not a great place to be complete because he has wrapped up about 6 Tigers. And
Jared Lane was in on it was actually the initial tackler. He had tons of help, but Jared's gotten really, really strong, and he likes to be the leader of that defense, the emotional leader of that defense. And from his middle linebacking positions, he's getting in on a lot of plays.
Javian Smith coming off the field, as well as Jared Lane after the last play. 3rd down, look for them to pass the ball again. Quarterback really quickly throws. And is it complete? I think he completed it right there at the chains.
Tigers are debating whether he caught it, but
they're going to give
saying no. That's a
they're going to give him the catch.
Of course,
Coach Glisson is out on the 50. Tell him that is not a catch.
He's trying to help him out, but he's not going to change their mind.
Either that, or he's trying to dry the field. I'm not sure. As he's waving his clipboard right there at the line. I don't think he's going to get a thank you card after this ball game from Coach Glisson. He's a little animated tonight. Once more, same little procedure. Go back up to pass, looking, throw it across the middle.
Oh!
And almost picked off by Chance Hill. He's going to get a reception on offense and defense.
Wow, what a king opportunity that would have been to he read that play just nicely. He was kind of playing cat and mouse with the quarterback. It's from his deep safety position. He's kind of hiding behind the receiver as he was coming across the middle on a corner route. And about the time quarterback let it go, Chance took off. Oh, he had that. It hit him in the hands. He's mad at himself for not catching that one. I promise you. Those opportunities don't come by many times.
As they used to tell me, that's the worst place that could possibly hit me, right in the hands. He'll roll his back in the backfield over to his right side. Quarterback will take it. He'll run on the option. He'll pitch it out, and he'll get hit really quickly out there by Macente Stafford.
Wow, Macente's really reading those option plays from his free safety position. He is just blitzing in hard as he can go. He makes a tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Hey, guys, if you just joined us, we've had the halftime festivities, and your Tigers are up 28-7 as they've come back. They didn't come back, but they opened the 3rd quarter up with a touchdown. It looks like we're going to have an official timeout.
Maybe so Coach Glisson and the head referee can have another conversation. And I think that's what it is. So timeout call on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. 5:16 left to go in the third quarter of play. They put a man in motion. Chapel Hill does as they're making their way down the field. They throw it complete right at time to get a first down. We miss him. He gets some yardage down the field across the 25 to the 23-yard line. And, you know, on an ISO play like that, Greg, if you miss him after that initial lick, he's going to get about 10 yards down the field.
Yeah, because now you got the free safety or the strong safety trying to play catch-up, and he's got to come from the center of the field. So you figure he's going to pick up another 8 to 12 yards before you can really catch him. And that's exactly what happened as they've moved the ball inside Tiger territory down to the 23-yard line.
A long drive for Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill started off, they had to punt the ball away. The Tigers were able to get a touchdown at Chapel Hill with their second possession of the third quarter. It's 4:48 left to go in the third. A lot of movement in the backfield. The quarterback's going to run up to the middle of the line and wish he hadn't. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. You know, Greg, I see a lot of Tigers rolling in and out. They're doing a good job of keeping these guys fresh in that interior line.
That's right. You heard Chance holler out Dedrick Tucker. He's been kind of quiet tonight, but he's had an efficient ball game as he was key to making that stop for no gain.
Again, a man in motion. Quarterback's going to ride in his tailback, who's going to get upended. Did a good job of penetration by the Tigers that time.
Well,
that's Tucker again right there getting that penetration, cutting that play back inside, and a late flag against I think that's going to have to be against Chapel Hill.
No, it's actually pointing toward the Tigers as we might have celebrated if somebody got up and said something. Personal foul.
Oh,
boom.
come on. It's that guy.
And you know, and I'd love to see what was happening, but I really didn't see. I know Tucker was in on it, but then again, who?
Personal foul on the defense.
Not sure. Yeah, we have hope for a day coming up tomorrow on the square, the big cancer event. But he's got a blue flag. What is that for, Greg?
That's what I was thinking. See,
what is that?
Jared Lane got up and was really having a good time, but they didn't like the fact that he was running his mouth, as they said.
Enjoying playing the game of football. Quarterback going to keep it, going back inside to the 10. They can get a first down inside the 1, but right now they're looking at 2nd and 8.
Of course, Coach Alba, defensive coordinator, and Coach Glisson is all saying, you know, we can show some emotion. What are we supposed to do, not get excited when we play? So hard to say what was happening because, you know, it's across the other side of the field. But, you know, that didn't help anything that you move it up another 15 yards. So the ball inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Is it 2nd down and 7, 2nd and 6.
Just increases the drama, gives us a chance to really stop them here. Puts a man in motion back to the right side. We kind of spy him. They're going to throw to the corner. Knocked out. And a tremendous defensive play by the Tigers.
Excellent defense by Ken Truitt as he was all over him. It was tipped once, tipped twice, and it was finally tipped out of his hands as they would both fall to the ground. And Ken Truitt was all over him, keep that ball alive.
So now they're looking at 3rd down, 3rd and 7. Again, can get a first down inside the 1. But you know they want to try to come away with some points here.
Well, it's a two test for our guys. Let's see if we can hold them out of this end zone.
The defense has done a very good job. Really only one breakdown there. They
almost
almost get the quarterback in the backfield, but we do get him deep. He's going to lose about 6 yards back on the other side of the chains. So it's going to be 4th down now and 12.
Hey, I tell you what, though, you give credit to that for Kevin Martin as he comes blitzing through from his inside linebacker position, and he picks him up about 6 to 7 yards deep in the backfield, strips off of him, but the quarterback's able to get back up to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down and 10. Ball's on the 11-yard line. They can get down right at the 1 to get a first down, but again, no field goal attempt. They're 4th down 11. They're going for it. 4th and 10 from the 11.
There you go. Quarterback Watson puts a man in motion to the right side. Takes it, backs up. We're looking. He's looking, throws it. And it's going to be complete for a touchdown right there at the end zone. Good coverage. We were there, but he was able to put it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, it was good coverage. Macenta Stafford made a break on the ball just out of his reach. He was the guy that caught it. It's about 6'4". Macenta Stafford's not quite 6'4". He's more likely about 5'10". So he makes a break on the ball just out of his reach. Thought he might could either intercept it or tip it out of his reach. Neither happened. Result, touchdown, Chapel Hill.
They'll go on to attempt the point after touchdown. 28, right now 13. Let's see if they can make it 14. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. So 2:24 left to go in the third quarter of play. 28-14 is your score right here on Eagle Sports.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks live here from Callaway Stadium. 2:24 left to go, and we'll be receiving the ball from Chapel Hill. They've been kicking the ball off straight down the field, just bouncing it up. We'll see what they do this time. They are down by 2 touchdowns, and you know they're going to want to try to get the ball back as quickly as possible. Greg, you got some other guests down there along the sideline with you?
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Jeter, and he was talking about how hard he had worked around the house today, and I said, hey, you got those in-laws coming up. You better be careful. He's about to lose another child if he's not careful.
Be nice.
No, it's a good thing. That's what I'm talking about.
I know, but you don't let cats out of bags that aren't in the bags. There's the kick. They're going to kick it down the field to the Tigers, taking it to 20. Excuse me, taking the 15 up to the 20. Nice move at the 25 and to about the 28-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will have it there 1st and 10.
All right, so we have some more talking again. We've got, I want to say, number 20 for the Tigers coming off the field, and they throw a flag, and he was looking at both. He looked at the white shirt first, which means he looked at Chapel Hill first, so who knows what happened. Let's see the call.
Personal foul. That's that guy from Chapel Hill.
That guy from Chapel Hill. You know, it always is. As a head coach, it takes. You got to negotiate. You got to get out there and really work these refs. You never know when you're gonna get that call.
Yeah, just the reason we're kind of making fun of the official, as he makes the call, typically the official faces the crowd and just points in the direction of the team. But this guy looks at the team that he's pointing at. It's almost like he's saying it was that kid right there that did it. So. Hopefully it wasn't that kid, and it was a different one.
It was that kid.
It was
that
that
kid.
kid.
This kid, but more than likely it was.
It usually is that kid.
Yeah, that kid. Wasn't there a movie on years ago called That Girl?
Oh, that was actually a TV show with
show.
Marlo Thomas,
Marlo
the
Thomas,
daughter
that's
of daughter of Danny Thomas.
Danny Thomas, that's right. I remember
that.
that.
Oh Lord, we have so much old knowledge that no one on the radio listening to us knows anything about.
She had a good-looking hairdo.
That was actually the logo for the show. Oh my goodness!
Right.
Here comes Montez Crow, going to hand the ball off into the line. They're going to be there that time. I want to give a shout-out to, I think she's probably still listening to one of our folks that would get that last set of jokes is Gail Lester out in the Rosemont community. She's one of our stalwart listeners on each Friday night. Thanks to her and her family.
Trying to sneak that last play off left tackle behind Brandon Turner and Ethan Short, and then Dre Flagg's trying to create some blocking out there. But looks like they had a stunt going to the outside and kind of read that real well. They kind of expect him when 3's in a backfield, he's going to get the ball a little bit.
And he's going to run straight ahead. Crow comes back to the line of scrimmage, has his line ready to go. He's got Jackson Davis back in the backfield again. And this time they're going to swarm us. And I tell you, Chapel Hill got their backs up a little bit. Some of the jawing that's been going on, they're kind of fired up about it. Well, and now they're going to pin us back pretty deep. It's going to be 3rd and very long.
Well, and the last thing you want to do is allow a homecoming game to kind of get a little slow on you. You look back and you think there's a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Chapel Hill down by two touchdowns. Tigers are up 28-14, and they're playing aggressive. And but they got their hands pinned back. I'm sure the coaching staff is thinking, what play have we got for 3rd and 20, basically 21, in anticipation of Chapel Hill pulling their ears back. So, but the last thing you want to do is get a little comfortable with your lead.
Crow steps up, got a lot of guys on him, going to throw down the field. He's got Hudson down there, comes back for it, makes the catch as he inbounds. That's the question. No,
they're
going to say he was on the line. Yep.
But I don't know about that, man. From everybody's insight, it looked like he was in bounds.
He came down on that left butt cheek, and that was the one that hit the white line. But wow, did he climb the ladder to try to bring that ball down.
Glisson's not arguing with that. So obviously what he saw was a foot come down on the white paint, and that means he was out of bounds. He couldn't have been out of bounds by more than a foot. A literal foot.
Or a butt cheek, actually.
Be careful. All right.
Here comes Carson Rifford back out on the field. He'll punt the ball away for the Troup High School Tigers. His first punt of this half with 34 seconds left to go in the 3rd. They're coming after it, but a great snap. Gets the ball off. High kick. Not quite as deep as we usually see Carson kick the ball, but it takes a tremendous Tiger roll. Look at that. Down inside the 20. If he doesn't get in the air, he'll get it on the ground. We'll do whatever we got to do. 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers leading 28-14 with 21 seconds left to go on Eagle Sports.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back. Chapel Hill once again going down the field, trying to get some points back, and he just airs it out down the middle of the field, throws his intended receiver, brings up 2nd down.
But, Jack, I'm standing here on the 44-yard line of the Tigers, and 13 – I mean, he was there. All he had to do was catch the football. He put his arm out, and then he pulled his arm back, and it's like,
short-armed it. Mm-hmm.
I mean, and there was really no reason to do that. But again, we cannot. This is where the game you can't look up and say, we up by 2 touchdowns. Hey, Chapel Hill so far has given us no reason to believe that they're laying down ready to go back to Douglasville.
Nope. You're right.
We've got to stay focused in this football game. Probably wouldn't hurt if we got another score, but you don't lay back or get comfortable with these guys. These guys are attacking with us every play.
We put a man in motion to the wide side. We're right in his face. Got to get him, got to bring him down. Come on, guys. They do.
Baby.
Inside the 5-yard line.
He took the ball away. Touchdown, Tigers.
He grabbed the ball from his hands and goes into the end zone for the touchdown. That's Kevin Martin. We've been talking about him all game. He just rips it out of his hands. A touchdown, Tigers.
That's what we're talking about, that kind of intensity. Is it Kevin Martin? He had him all over the place and would not let him go. And he snatched the ball as the players are – I wind up in front of all these players down here. But he literally just yanked it out of his hands, trotted in the end zone, touchdown, Tigers. Wow. That's what I'm talking about, staying intense.
Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. Quickly, we put another 6 on the board with 8 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Troup Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Tell you what, there's some fired up young men down the field right now. After that last play, as Kevin Martin just ripped the ball out of the hands of the quarterback and ran into the end zone to pick up a touchdown for the Tigers, and an opportune touchdown at that.
And, you know, I'm thinking that quarterback's really been our thorn in our side all night. So that really feels good that Kevin Martin was able to not only take it down in the backfield, fight with him. The kid was trying not to go down, and Kevin just kept on, and just snatched it out of his, pulled away from him on about the 2-yard line and just trotted into the end zone.
That is heads up a plays you can have, Greg.
Absolutely. That keeps the emotion on your side. You feel a little bit better with 3 touchdowns up.
Makes a homecoming crowd awful happy, that's for sure.
With 8 seconds left in the third quarter of play, your Troup Tigers 35, Chapel Hill Panthers 14.
It'll also make for a great Saturday morning quarterback show tomorrow live from the Kia showroom.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time tomorrow. I know the coaches, hey, there's a lot of things he can talk about, but certainly a victory is one of them, and it's, of course, still early. Still got a whole quarter to go, but
feeling pretty good right now.
The intensity here at homecoming.
They're going to throw it again out into the flat. He goes down on the knee, so he'll pick up a yard there. It's 2nd down and 9.
Just a little stab pass out here as they end the third quarter. Nice catch by number 13, but as soon as he catches it, he goes down to his knee.
That'll be the end of the third quarter of play. One more quarter to go. Tigers leading 35-14 right here on Eagle Sports.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football live here on Eagle Sports. We're glad that you're joining us tonight on 96.9 and 1240 WLAG. 35-14 is your score right now. The Tigers are leading this one at Homecoming 2016. We have a lot of folks, I'm sure, listening to us on the radio as they're starting to head home, because when you're up by 3 touchdowns, many people will choose not to watch the end of the ball game. But we'll be here with you till the end, even in the post game, and maybe Coach Glisson will get wet one more time. But tell you what, these are some happy, fired up young men, and you really like that. Greg, Greg, I was talking with Frankie Holmes up here in the booth a little bit ago, and what Coach Glisson has done to bring this fire, this energy to this team. These are kids that will run through a wall for that man.
Well, you're right. These guys, and he knows he's serious. They all know that he's serious. If he says you're going to have consequences, they know that, because he's proven it time and time again that when he tells you to do something, you better do it, or there'll be consequences. He can be your best friend, but he expects you to do what he asks you to do.
They're going to fake the throw. Quarterback's going to run up the middle of the field, and he's going to get tackled after a first down at the 35-yard line. The way that worked, Greg, is he just pump faked. We bid in, but he opened up a big space right in the middle of the field, and he took advantage.
Well, Chapel Hill has some good athletes, but, you see these teams occasionally where it just has that one standout athlete, and a lot of times it is the quarterback, and such is the case tonight. This kid at quarterback, if you take him out of the equation, Chapel Hill is a whole different ball team. This kid is really something special at quarterback for Chapel Hill.
He's all they got right now, that's for sure. He's back to pass, no pressure. No pressure. We're going to air it out way down. If he's got a man down there, he's going to get a touchdown out of this one as we let their receiver get completely behind us.
It looks like Chance Hill got beat on the post route, He's grabbing his helmet, but he's a
little ginger on those legs, Greg.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, he didn't look like he was running full speed. So, and I don't know if he was pulling up, if he was 3/4 speed, 80% speed because something's wrong, or if he got his feelings hurt because he maybe could have done just a little bit better, not letting that kid get behind him. Because with a running quarterback, you know, you're so susceptible to leaving your coverage and coming in, and when you leave your coverage and all of a sudden you realize the quarterback hadn't crossed the line of scrimmage, it's uh-oh.
How important is that touchdown a moment ago now, Greg?
Well, you're right. They're all important. I keep saying, do not let your guard down. Do not let your guard down. And again, that touchdown was simply, I believe when he saw the quarterback start to run, I bet if we go back and watch the film, you'll probably see Chance hesitate a little bit thinking, hey, I got to be in on this tackle. All of a sudden he realizes, he didn't cross the line of scrimmage. And it's hard to see when you're 25 yards off the line of scrimmage chasing your guy and you look back and you see the quarterback running vertical, you want to stop and turn and help.
Yep.
But you realize, he's done thrown it over your head, and there's no way you can recover. So Chance could have turned it on full speed. He would have never caught the guy. The guy caught it on about the 12, 14-yard line and trotted in. Chance was probably on about the 20-yard line. So he had an 8-yard advantage, and there's no way he's going to catch it.
No, there was no way he could have gotten to him at all. But, you know, Greg, I'm thinking about the way the ball game's gone. The 2 times we've scored a defensive touchdown, Chapel Hill has immediately come back and scored quickly against the Tigers. In both instances, both in the first half and here in the second half.
Yeah, you're right. After that block punt, they responded real quick.
With a touchdown.
With that 71-yard touchdown run. That's right.
So here comes Chapel Hill. And they're going to boot it down the field, kind of throw us off there. We're going to catch it backpedaling to 10, up to the 15, 20. 25, 30, 35, 40, down the sideline, across the 50-yard line.
They may get a flag on that one. I don't see it, but, man, they was really trying hard to tackle Ken Truitt on the white paint over there, and no flags, but he made it beyond midfield. I think they're going to spot him at the Chapel Hill, 46-yard line?
Yep.
Excellent return.
Tremendous job by the Tigers to get the ball down the field. So now let's answer back. I think that'd be the most effective thing to do. Let's get us into the touchdown here.
Well, with 11:15 left in this ball game, Tigers up by 14, 35-21. Do you want to score quick, or do you want to just kind of? And it is a personal foul. I didn't see any flags on the field. They're going to move it from the original spot from the 45 down to the 30. So again, excellent field position for the Tigers. 30 yards to go for a touchdown. So just run your offense, run your plays, get a first down.
That's a great point, Greg. Just run your offense, dude. Dance with the one what brought you.
And basically, take a minute and a half, 2 minutes off the clock if you can.
Crow take the snap. Quickly hand off into the line. We're going to get about 3 out of that one, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, just basically pound it out, and the clock continues to run. Not that you have to worry about clock management now, but you do need to be thinking about it. Don't let it get away with 30. You also don't want to play. You'd like to pick up more than really a couple of yards on first down as the ball's resting just outside the 27-yard line or 28-yard line, 28 and a half, let's say. So we're going to call it 2nd and 8. You don't want to get too complacent. You really want to get about a 4-yard gain, 5-yard gain on first down. They come away with a yard and a half, so they really need to probably pick up 6 to 7 yards on this next carry at least.
Yeah, not a great spot for us there. Crow stays in the shotgun. He'll have a man to his right. Twins to this near side. And he'll hand the ball off into the line. Should be fake the handoff. I thought Jackson had it. But instead it'll be Montez calling his own number. He'll get up to about the 25-yard line.
Well, it's one of those things, Jack. You look back and you think, well, had he handed it to Jackson, Jackson might have still been running. He pulls it, turns up behind his blockers, and he's able to, and there's a flag on the play, but he's able to pick up down to the 30 or the 25-yard line.
That's going to back us up. We're going to be a holding call against us.
So where we did pick up 3, it would have been 3rd and 5. Now it'll be 2nd down and 20, it looks like, for the 2nd and 18, 19, 20 for the Tigers.
We'll flip it positive and think that now we got more field to work with.
We started this drive on the 30-yard line. Of course, that was after a personal foul. The ball, we would have had it on the 45-yard line. Moved down to the 30. Now we're back to the 30. 38-yard line.
We're just splitting the difference of where we were going to be. That's all it is.
That's right.
Flag will be at the wing. Crow had Jackson Davis behind him. Fake the handoff to him. He rolls out. Just a quick little. I really like the way he threw that pass. We're going to have a holding call though at the line, or else some kind of call here at the 40. But he just wraps us up around the top of the helmet. As the get out of there, guys. Let's get out of the mess. Another flag goes up. I think that's going to be against us for running our mouths.
Well, Stafford was arguing that he was pulled down by the back of the helmet, which would have been a horse collar or a face mask. And all the fans over here on the sidelines could see it. Nobody could see it. None of the refs saw it. So yeah, we're gonna have to eat that penalty. But the original flag back here at the 39-yard line, basically at the line of scrimmage, insinuates that it's either encroachment or illegal motion on offense. So we could be looking at two different penalties for us. We are looking at two different penalties.
Well, it's not a dead ball foul here at the 40 because they went ahead and had the play.
That's true.
$9:50 left to go in this contest. 35-21. Tigers kind of stalling out on this drive a little bit. Officials pulling out their rule books from their back pockets, discussing this one. Do you think they've got like iPads or their iPhones and they're looking down there for the what to call here?
They do, actually. With this new ecosystem, the Touchdown Club has helped purchase for the coaching staff. They've got a couple of iPads that they are able to, as Mike Rayford up at the top, is video and film down and instantly be able to review on the iPad to the players what they can run. They can make instant reactions of defensive schemes and what have you.
All right, so we're going to have false start against the Tigers. They're going to decline that, and the Panthers will take the personal foul call against the Tigers. That'll back us up really about where we started. So it's third down now, the ball resting on the 43-yard line.
Sometimes it takes a calculus class to figure this out for these referees. You know, kind of like last night, Georgia Tech and Clemson. Early on in the game, Georgia Tech really intercepted the ball at about the 1-yard line, and then this player jumped over and knocked the ball back in the end zone. Tech recovered it for a safety on Tech. You didn't mean to, but there you go.
Well, you know, being engineers, they should have had that a little bit better, you'd think. 9:28 left to go, 35-21. Crow takes it, turns, passes across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. I think we had a missed route there.
Okay, what they're arguing about is pass interference, and Hudson is coming across on between the hash marks at the 30-yard line. The ball is catchable, and then they don't throw a flag on him, and that's what Coach Glisson's saying. Hey, so what's the problem with that? You know, because the ball was catchable, and you're bumping into him, and no flags thrown.
So fourth down. And let's see what's going to happen here. As Carson Rayford's on ready to punt the ball, kind of as Greg mentioned, coffin corner it, put it down in the corner on the left or right.
We're certainly hoping that he'll put it down inside the 10.
Yeah, he'll stand on the 45-yard line of his own 45. High snap, gets it off, has to do it quickly.
Here we go.
But nice little spiral there, takes a Tiger roll.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
5, 4, 3, 2.
1 yard line.
Hot dog it. Atta boy. The roof is vibrating as Mike Rayford is jumping up and down on the roof. So happy about his son and what he's accomplishing for these Troup High School Tigers.
Yeah, you could feel the roof shaking because he's almost directly above your head. But what a nice the ball hits on about the 18-yard line and just kind of takes a nice little casual roll down to the 1 and surrounded by a host of Tigers as they all had it all surrounded once it came inside the 5, and they weren't going to let it go in the end zone. Nice job by the special teams again. You know, I did just mention a safety. Maybe something positive like that will happen for us.
We haven't scored that way tonight. We could do that. So here comes Chapel Hill. Dangerous in these kind of situations. They find a seam. They can find their way down the field. Their quarterback stands in about midway into the end zone. There's a snap to him. Going to throw that quick out, and we're going to almost tackle him in the end zone. He'll get across the 5 down to the 7. They'll be close to a first down. 53 left to go. Gain of about 6, maybe 7. We'll call it 7. 2nd and 3. Clock continues to tick. Comes Chapel Hill once more. Their quarterback now stands on the 2 instead of in the end zone. Take the snap. A little bit low. It bounces out of his hands. It's on the ground. He picks it back up. He goes left. He goes right. He's still on his feet. Going to throw it in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, and he pays for it at the 30.
You know, I mentioned safety. We flirted with a safety on the previous play. Bad snap, just thin. He crosses into the end zone, and again, we're flirting with another safety. And so, wow, ball line of scrimmage on the 8-yard line, 3rd and 3 for the Tigers or for the Panthers. And wow, good defense by the Tigers. And you know, it's kind of hard to get a safety on the 8-yard line unless you chase him back. But again, we kind of like those bad snaps.
We like when they come at good moments. Once again, they're going to go in the empty backfield. Just the quarterback waits for the shotgun snap. Puts a man in motion back to this near side. Going to fake it to him. He'll cut back inside. The quarterback will. And he is fast and elusive. He'll go out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. And they're going to try to encourage a flag over on the far side. And I think maybe it came in late.
You know what? I keep thinking that's a blue water bottle flying across the air. That's coming from the umpire. He's the one that's got the blue flag.
Yep.
I'm not used to seeing a blue flag. So they're going to probably call the Tigers late hit out of bounds, which will tack on from the 19-yard line, 21-yard line. It'll tack on another 15.
The quarterback definitely sold it going out of bounds. He just kind of flipped up in the air like he'd been hit by about 3 guys. It's waved off. All right, so
good.
No foul.
Still a first down for the Panthers on the 21-yard line.
I think maybe he just forgot his flag and somebody found him a blue towel to use tonight. 8:18 left to go. 35-21 is your score. It'll be hard to get to 36. You can be done it though, I guess. Trips to this near side, twins to the left. Quarterback takes it quickly, throws the ball. Complete on the run. He'll get another first down at that one across the 30-yard line. And, you know, this is a nice drive for them, but they've got to move with a little bit more urgency with only 8 minutes to go, down 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and let's remember, they're only down 14. And you think, well, they're down 2 touchdowns, but, hey, a quick touchdown, onside kick. I mean, you never know.
They are throwing, and he tried to get out of bounds, does not. The clock continues to run, 8:04, 8:03. Tigers roll in some fresh jerseys out there, including Jared Lane, who's having a whale of a ball game.
Both teams still with 3 timeouts apiece. But you're thinking right now, not trying to get it all back, they're just dinking and dunking, knowing they got 3 timeouts left. Just simply trying to look at, not trying to pick up 12, 14 yards at a time. If they get it, fine, but they'll be okay with 4 or 5 yards at a pop.
Throws the same pass for the 3rd time in a row, picks up the same yardage, another first down for Chapel Hill.
It's basically running these little short slant patterns coming inside on you and little post on the inside. But you've got to – you start gambling by creeping up your free safeties a little bit, and last thing you want to do is get somebody behind you.
They've already gone over the top of us once, that's for sure.
Yeah, you wonder, do I take a linebacker, blitz one, and drop one back into that, little deeper into that zone back there?
We're only rushing 3 right now. Quarterback got lots of time.
The linebacker's back.
Well, actually, we got him now. He's on the run.
Kersey's on
back
him.
again.
Kersey's on him.
He throws it across the middle, and he's complete down the field. He was almost down. Throws it across the middle, picks up another first down. He's throwing 10, 14 yards at a time down the field as it's now 7-10 left to go.
Yeah, Coach Jeter and I were talking, Chapel Hill played Stars Mill a couple of weeks ago. Stars Mill only beat them by 1 point, but he said number 2 is the guy you got to stop. He's elusive. He's pretty accurate on his little short passes, and with the exception of earlier pass that beat us on that post last possession, he hadn't really gone deep a whole lot.
Timeout called by the Tigers, a good timeout, I believe, with 7:09 left to go in this contest. 35-21 your score right here on Eagle Sports.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Welcome back, Chapel Hill. Begin this drive down the 2-yard line. I'm glad that Carson got him pinned back that deep. 35-21 is your score. Now here they are with another first down inside the 40th of 39, about 38-yard line, excuse me. There's the pass. He's alone in the backfield. He's looking. He's going to step up in the pocket, throw it across the middle. It's going to fall incomplete, but he had a man cutting up that little route right down the middle of the field, Greg, and he almost had the angle on it.
I was talking to Nick Ligon, number 20. Should have dropped back a little bit deeper when you're in that zone. You got number 6 coming on a deep post pattern and no freeze back there to help him. Colby's got 2 guys. Hudson's got 2 guys he's got to cover. He chose to go with his man, which is what he should have done. He wasn't playing any kind of zone coverage, so Tigers got to be careful of this.
Number 6 is the junior Miles LeBlanc. So Jaden Walker, the quarterback, will stand alone in the backfield again. He's looking. Now he's going to have to scramble a little bit. Steps to the left, step to his right. Again, only 3 guys trying to contain him. And he stepped out of bounds. He did not make that catch.
Yeah, he did. He made it. I'm sitting here right at it.
Oh, his left foot was out, Greg.
No, I wish it was. I wish I could say that, but he's all over it right here. Number 6, Miles LeBlanc, is coming away with an injury. He got nailed real hard by Nick Ligon, hit him about 6 yards off the line of scrimmage. Then the receiver caught it, and Nick drilled him too. So on that play, Nick Ligon, number 20, gave 2 ferocious hits. That'll be a first down inside the 25. Ball's going to be marked on the 22.5 as the clock stops with 6 minutes and 52 seconds to go in this contest.
They'll whistle a play in. 23 seconds left on the play clock. Walker will take his time in the backfield. He's all by himself back there. Waiting. Finally takes the snap. We're coming in on him. We're going to sack him this time. Finally, we get to him at about the 25-yard line.
King Makuta kept creeping up on the outside on the left side, and he blitzed across the line, did a hard right and chased him down and really lost a yard. And what that'll do, that'll keep that clock moving. Again, both teams still have 3 timeouts left. 6 and a half minutes to go in the contest. Neither team really thinking they need to use their timeouts left, which it's kind of early to be thinking about using your timeouts. 2nd and 11, ball's on the 23-yard line.
Alone in the backfield. Again, they're taking their time, Greg. They're not really rushing back to move the plays down the field. Trips again. We got a blitz coming. Quarterback will step up. He's going to throw it out. Might get us for interference there. Did they throw a flag?
All right, we got 2 flags. We got a flag on the line of scrimmage, which that's going to indicate motion on the offense. My guess, hopefully it's not encroachment on defense, but then you got a pass interference back here.
Yeah, we were all over
the
him.
first flag that was thrown is here. Don't be surprised if we don't have motion on offense, which will negate the second flag.
Waiting for the call for the officials down on the field. Pass interference. So we got offsetting penalties?
Illegal shift on the offense.
That's a repeat second down.
So I guess they're going to call them offsetting.
Replay second down.
That'll be fine. We'll take that. .6:03 left to go. As we mentioned, 35-21 is your score. 2nd down and 11 for the young men from Chapel Hill. Trips again to this near side. Quarterback all alone in the backfield. 3-man front for the Tigers. High snap. He gets away, though, and it bounces, almost intercepted.
Ken Truitt right in the position. Just a short post pattern. Go down about 4 yards and cut hard at a 45 angle. He looks up, and it was drilled. The quarterback put it where it needs to be, but hit him right in the hands and slipped through his hands, and Truitt was right behind him, and it kind of bounced off Ken, and just one of those reaction things, and he almost had it. Be 3rd down and 11 for the Panthers.
Definitely a little bang play there. So now a big 3rd down, 3rd and 11 as Chapel Hill was just rolling down the field 12 yards at a time. Now they've stalled out a little bit here inside the 25-yard line. There's the snap. Tigers bringing the house. They got him. Got him in the backfield.
Yes. I'm going to tell you something. Looks like, let me get his number, Kevin Martin, number 11, battling all the way in. Kobe Hudson from his inside position. Quentin Kersey, 52, along with Macenta Stafford. Everybody just crashed the center of that line and created havoc in the backfield. It'll be 4th down and about 18, 4th and 16 maybe.
Yeah, there was nowhere to go, that was for sure. 5:43 left to go. They've taken a timeout on the field. Let's take a quick one. 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com.
Well, here we go. 5:43 left to go. They won't be punting the ball, but 4th down and long, about 16 yards down the field for them to get a first down. Chapel Hill really doing an admirable job of trying to stay in this ball game. Coach Glisson trying to get the fans up on their feet. So Walker, the quarterback, will stand alone in the backfield once again. Tigers showing about a 4-man front. The linebackers are going to probably back up into pass coverage. No, they got a blitz coming. They pick it up and overthrow the intended receivers, and the Tigers will hold here. I tell you what, Greg, they were getting 12 yards a pop about 5 times in a row, got down inside the 25-yard line, and the Tiger defense really just stepped up and wouldn't let them go any further.
Well, just like they did in the Bowden game when they needed to step it up, and they did. They stepped it up here, and Jack Schweitzer right there was all over the wideout. No place to throw the football. Excellent coverage from the deep side. Excellent pressure by the defensive line and linebackers that time, making the quarterback get out of the pocket to throw it. Make him scramble, get out of the pocket. He had no intention to run it. Don't know if he would have got very far if he had to run it.
Well, again, 16 yards down the field would be hard to accomplish, especially as widespread as the Tigers were back in the back. They'd have to come to him, and they would have been coming really quickly. 35-21.
Yep, I'm sorry.
That's no problem. Going to an I formation. Crow under center. Takes the snap. And he's just going to kind of go a little forward across the line, about 2 yards there.
Well, each team with 2 timeouts left. It's kind of forcing your hand. We do want to keep the possession this time. We do want to move the chains. They'll pick up a couple of yards, 2nd and 8, with clock's running with 5:19 to go in this contest. We're up Troup 35, Chapel Hill 21. But again, Jack, we talked about earlier, you never know what a little pop up the middle will get you.
Yep.
At that time, it got us 2 yards. We really need to be picking up about 5 or 6 on this next play to make 3rd down and short.
Coach Glisson has Montez watching the play clock in the end zone. Ticks down to 8 seconds. We'll use every second we can. He'll go under center. Back to the I. Back up. Hand the ball off into the line. We'll get another yard or so.
Number 8, Cameron Russell on the carry.
And a timeout is called by Chapel Hill.
Russell down by number 20.
They take the timeout. We'll take one as well. 3rd down and 6 is what the Tigers will be facing when they come back. 35-21 with 4:45 left to go in this contest on Eagle Sports.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com.
Tigers making their way back onto the field. 3rd down and 6 is what they'll be looking at.
You know, it's one thing about old school, boy. If he asked me one time, he asked me 20 times on every Friday night. You ready to talk to me? You ready to talk to me?
You get a little old school on the radio. Montez is going to roll out. Throw it down the field. It is caught down at the 45-yard line. A gorgeous catch for the Tigers.
All right, we have a flag here on the 31-yard line. He looks back. We got
Illegal
an
receiver.
illegal lineman downfield. Coach is not arguing with it. He sees it. It's going to be coming back, guys.
Ah, man. What a tremendous catch.
And, and they had just called that play, so I don't know which lineman was downfield, but coach is a little disappointed in that.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
And so when you call them to the sidelines on a timeout, whether Chapel Hill calls it or whether you call it, and you go over a play and you tell them what's going to happen, you're going to curl out, you're going to have a little post pattern, throw it, I don't know what the name of the play would be, but do not commit to going downfield. Well, somebody just forgot and went downfield.
Well, but too, as a former lineman, especially if you're an outside tackle, if you got a guy that you're trying to keep out of Montez's face, you may ease down the field a little bit more than you need to on a block, slip off, and you become a receiver, and that's not what we need at that time.
Yeah, you got a 3-yard buffer. They'll let you slip on 3 yards across, but he was evidently 5-6 yards. So 3rd down and 11 for the Tigers.
Crow goes from the shotgun set. Go to his right, then back to the – go to the left, then back to right. They'll tackle him at the 25-yard line, and they'll stop the clock. That'll be what? One more timeout?
Well, no, actually, the coaches are on the tackle. Of course, Crow slid to be on the safe side. And so what happens is the defensive guy tackles him, kind of dives across the top of him. The coach staff getting a little aggressive, saying, "Hey, that was personal foul." So no, and I think Chapel Hill just took their last timeout.
Yep, that'll be their last one. 4:07 left to go. More than likely, Carson Rayford will be called upon to punt the ball away. Now, Greg, I'll say this. They've had a pretty good rush on Carson this whole ball game. He's gotten the ball away each time, but I'm going to be watching them to do it a little bit quicker than what they've done.
Well, yeah, with 4 minutes to go in a ball game and you're out of timeouts, you kind of question that part of it. But, it is what it is. Tigers left with 2 timeouts. Chapel Hill's 0. So, really, I see that as an advantage for the Tigers. It is 4th and 11, so they'll come away and they'll come along with Carson Rayford and punt the ball away.
So Carson will stand on the 12, maybe 13-yard line. He's been very effective in getting the ball down the field. Plays whistled in. They're bringing the house after it. High snap. Gets the kickoff.
All right, here we go.
They hit him. It's going to be our ball.
Yeah, that's a big one, too, now. Carson didn't even have to act like it. They knocked his – They really ran into him.
But Carson's got to learn. Lay there for a minute and slowly walk off the field. You don't jump up and run when you get the call. Come on.
The good thing is, I'll educate him on that, but the flag had already been thrown so he could get up and dance if he wanted to.
I know, but we got to sell it, man. You got to sell it. That way you look more miraculous when you come back out on the field.
I'm going to ask him if he's taking theater classes. He's obviously not, right?
Tell you, somebody call Robbie Morton. Tell him to come out here and show him how to do this.
I hear you. Well, that should result in an automatic first down for the Tigers. Actually, they may give him 5 yards. It may still be 4th down. Let's see what happens. No, see, that's what they're going to do. It's an incidental. They're going to give him 5 yards.
Oh, we'll punt it again.
So it'll be 4th. Yeah, he's asking, how was that a 5 yards?
Coach Glisson is so fired up.
Running into the kicker, a 5-yard penalty.
Hey, you may be right, Jack. They may not have felt so sorry for him.
No. You got to sell it. You got to sell it. It's the difference between an incidental and a non-incidental, and get the 15 yards down the field. 4:03 left to go. 35-21 in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. They've whistled the play clock in. 20 seconds left on it. They're still on the sideline. Clock's not running, but now they make their way back on the field.
Go, boys.
Carson will be standing back there this time on the 18-yard line. There's the snap, steps up. He gets a line drive kickoff. Kind of settles up. Now takes a Tiger bounce across the 30 down to the 27-yard line, and that's where Chapel Hill will have it 1st and 10. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Troup Tiger football.
So here comes Chapel Hill. They've got 3:52 left to go in this contest. They're down by 2 touchdowns, 35-21. The Tigers' defense has been very effective. They're going to have a little blitz coming up the middle. Quarterback's flushed out. He goes to his left. He's looking. He throws, and
it's complete.
They're going to complete it. Another one of those 12-yard completions.
It'll be about a 14-yard pickup as they'll move the chains outside the 40 to about the 42-yard line, 41-yard line.
They'll stop the clock to move the chains. So back to the field. There you go. Quarterback once again. He'll have a man in his face. Throws across the middle. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock with the incomplete pass.
Pass by Walker intended for number 6. Miles LeBlanc is incomplete.
35-21, as we mentioned. Coach Greg will try to catch up with Coach Glisson at the end of the ballgame. Of course, don't forget you can join Greg and Coach Glisson at the Kia showroom tomorrow morning for the Saturday morning quarterback, live from the Kia showroom. We'll also have Brandon Brooks with the Callaway side. We'll get you that score in just a little bit, as Callaway and Harris County were taking on each other tonight. Quarterback Walker's got a man in his face. He's going to be brought down. There's a sack all the way back to the 38-yard line. Good job by the Tigers there as they make the tackle, and the clock continues to tick. No way to stop it now.
Let it roll, baby. That's what you want. Put a lot of pressure on them. That offensive line for the Panthers are getting tired. The Tigers just simply reaching down deeper for more energy.
Chapel Hill coming once again up to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 13 for them. Their quarterback going to throw across the middle. Actually tipped at the line of scrimmage. Did you see who got a hand on that, Greg?
Hey, Brooks got a hand on it.
Attaboy.
Number 25, actually. Who is that, Jack, for the Tigers?
Let me pull up my little sheet right here. I got it. Well, I moved my notes. Don't you hate when you do that? What was the number again, Greg?
25.
25. That young man has to be Jacorius Wills.
Wills, excuse me. Yeah, he's on the outside. Just get him up, fans. Coach said, get him up. 4th down and 14. 4th and 13 for the Panthers as the Tigers try to
close
hold
this
them
thing
back.
Out. Yep. And he's going to step up in the pressure, throw across the middle, falls out of the receiver's hands. It would have been a 1st down, but it's going to fall incomplete, and the Tigers will take over. And if they play their cards right, they'll close it out on offense.
Tell you what, again, he should have caught that ball, but the reason you don't, several things, but one thing for sure is that when the Tigers are all over you like that and there's a lot of pressure, yeah, you're thinking about that as you're coming across the center of the field like that, sure. All right, so the Troup Tigers with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this game, up by 14, 35-21, will take over on the Panthers' 38-yard line. Just enough time to score again.
I don't know if you're going to see Coach Holt. Coach Holt wants to, and I can tell you that for sure. Coach Glisson wants to protect the ball.
You think we'll just take a knee?
I don't think we'll take a knee. I don't know. Let's throw it to Kobe in the corner one more time.
Montez is looking down at Justin's belt. He's no hurry to snap the ball.
Time, yep. Takes it. Hands the ball off right up the middle. We're going to get about to the 35-yard line. That'll be about 3.
We'll get about 3 or 4. As Brantley Robinson joins. How's your jaw, Brantley? Brantley's ready to go punt is what he said. He's feeling better. So did you do well yesterday in the JV game? Hey, that's right. I saw that. Got it on video yesterday, uploaded it to the Troup High School website, and Brantley was able to punt and fake it and then run for a first down. I tell you what, Brantley's a tough one. He's a wrestler, too, at Troup. I wish we'd get all these football players out wrestling. You'd be surprised at how much better football players they'd be. I don't care if we got 100 guys out there wrestling. They may not all make the match, but they're learning so much technique when they're out there learning how to wrestle.
Hand the ball off in the line again. It's going to be Jackson Davis. Jackson pops out to the 30, 25, 20. He's going for the corner. 10, 5, touchdown, Tigers!
Flag free, baby. Jackson Davis around the corner. Excellent block by Chance Hill. King Chance picks up a nice block to spring Davis on the outside, and when he hit the sidelines, he was gone. I don't think you're going to deny him. Troup 41, Chapel Hill 21 with 1:51 remaining in this ball game.
Tremendous job by the Tigers. Great blocking downfield, and Jackson Davis would not be denied that time. 41-21. Carson Rayford stepped to attempt the point after touchdown.
Tell you what, he looked like me when I was playing. When they said water break, man, I was flying to that hose pipe. Tell you, he looked good, hose pipe. Who calls it a hose pipe anymore?
Hole kick, I do. And it's good. 42-21 in favor of your Troup High School Tigers. A minute 51 left to go in this contest. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
Feeling pretty good about our chances to win our first region game of the season with a minute 51 left to go, leading 42-21. Carson Rayford, who's been on the field a whole lot tonight, kicking off, punting, and now kicking off once again. He gets the ball off. And it's going to go back into the end zone, another touchback. And I think all but one of his so far have gone into the end zone tonight.
You know, we were just talking. I was talking to Tom Clark, longtime coach. Coach me. That's how long time he's been around. We've been around a long time. AD as well for a few years. We said, you know, when's the last time we've seen a Troup High School kicker kick it consistently in the end zone? I'll be honest with you.
Tommy Cox.
Tommy Cox.
Tom Cox.
I was probably in California, so I don't remember Tommy Cox, but I promise you, it's been a number of years that we've had a kicker consistently put him in the end zone. So that's something to say right there. And Carson has come a long way in a year, and we're certainly proud of him. And as well as all these Tigers, is evidence of a nice game, 42-21 with 1 minute and 51 seconds remaining. It is kind of Chapel Hill's not going to lay down, but you kind of know this game's in the bag.
Empty backfield again. Throws it down the field across the 50. It's going to go out of bounds.
Step by step with them is Truitt. As Truitt just kept on, they were both of them, each one of them, waving each other off with their hands and hands. The ball was actually sailed out of bounds, but Truitt was step with him, step by step. Wasn't going to be denied this, and so not really playing a prevent. But Schweitzer's back about. He's probably backed up an extra 4 or 5 yards. Stafford's probably got him a little bit deeper than normal. You know, they come out with a wide open package. Chapel Hill does, as they've done most of the night tonight.
Once again, empty backfield for the quarterback, Walker. He's back to pass, flushed out of the pocket to the right.
Got a hold
flag out there. It's going to go out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll stop the clock, but as you mentioned, Greg, there is a flag on the play.
Oh, it was definite hold. Everybody on the sideline saw it, so that'll that, you know, it'd be 3rd and 10 if you 3rd and 10 if you decline it, or 2nd and 15. What do you do? I'm thinking I go 3rd and 10. That's what Coach Clark and I are talking about. Let's see.
Get anything you can up the
field. Do
field,
you have a chance to decline it? I don't know. Maybe not. Well,
they're backing them up one way or the other.
Well, they're backing them up, so it'll be instead of 3rd and 15, 2nd and 20. Or 3rd and 10, 2nd and 20 for the Panthers. So, hey, not a bad move. Let them have another 3 downs because they're in 4-down territory with 1 minute and 39 seconds remaining in this contest. Troup 42, Chapel Hill 21.
A quick throw and catch for Chapel Hill. They'll get up to the 25-yard line. No first down, though, so the clock continues to run with a minute 22 left to go.
That's the linebacker's responsibility, but as soon as the ball was snapped, the coach is hollering, go. And they had all, as they've had the last 8 or 9 plays, the linebackers have been blitzing. So you're going to have a little curl hook zone right here in the middle open.
Once again, an incomplete pass for Chapel Hill.
Tell you what, this number 2, I don't, again, you mentioned his name earlier,
Walker,
Jack. He is one heck of a quarterback, one heck of an athlete. I tell you what, I don't know if he's a junior, senior, but surely he's getting some looks because he may not go to the next level as a quarterback, but he'll, like a Quan Bray type guy, he'll go as an athlete. And I wouldn't be surprised if this kid couldn't play a wide out, maybe play an H-back at the next level. But, you know, if he's going to go D1, don't know what his grades are like, but he's something that you kind of want him on your team.
All right, there's the quarterback snap again. He looks, sets up, throws. Oh, bounces right out of the hands of the intended receiver. He would have had a first down there at the 35-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 58 seconds to go.
You know, so many times you wait to corral that, to cradle that ball in against your chest, and really you should be catching it with your hands. And most all these guys have gloves on anyway, and sticky gloves, and they should be, you know, catching it with hands. If he had reached out with his hands, he would have caught that one. But you kind of wait to cradle it, and if it hits those those shoulder pads, more often than not, the ball's going to bounce away from you. That's exactly what happened. So Tigers take over 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line with 58 seconds. Chapel Hill has no timeouts, so it's conceivable that the Tigers will go in victory formation as they jump off the sidelines. I'm sure that's what the coach told them.
There may be a knee taken right about here.
Yeah, you don't rub it in now. You don't try to, you know, you're up 21 points. You just go into victory formation as Ken Truitt is exactly doing that. He and Kobe Hudson are kind of back deep in case something were to happen.
It's safeties, offensive safeties. It's a snap, and Crow quickly takes a knee. Clock will probably roll one more in just a moment once they settle that one.
Coach didn't see that coming. He's still trying to direct it. They may be some guys have to run some laps on this one, boy. I tell you what, with 30-something seconds left, they threw the ice on Coach Glisson. And, of course, Dempsey's over here. He's over here telling him to go ahead and do it, so he may get in trouble too. Inside of 20 seconds. He'll take one more snap, and that'll be the game, folks.
That'll do it. 13-12, the counts down from there. And 42-21 is going to be our final score from Callaway Stadium. The first region win, 1-0 in the region. Proud of these Troup High School Tigers.
Big comment you made there, Jack. Good victory, good homecoming victory. A lot of the crowd, over half the crowd is still here. But big thing is, that's a key region win. We needed that one to start the region road, baby.
Looks like they're going after more coaches. Oh!
Well,
every coach is going to get wet tonight, I think, Greg.
Coach Kelby Holt probably deserved that. He's an instigator. He tends to create trouble. So
well, he's also created trouble for the Chapel Hill defense all night long.
There you go. That's what I'm going to tell him. Say, you're a trouble creator. You created trouble for Chapel Hill defense all night long. So with that, you needed to get wet.
Let's roll four spots back to the station. When we come back, we'll kind of get ready to wrap things up here from Callaway Stadium, and we'll give you a few maybe highlights as we come back. But right now you're listening to the Troup High School Tigers as they have a big victory tonight, 42-21 over Chapel Hill in the first game of the region right here on Eagle Sports.
When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Russ Brown, owner of LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental, has all the tools and equipment handymen and contractors need in our area. And if you're planning a wedding, party, tailgate, reunion, or corporate event, LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental has you covered. Like them on Facebook and see all the particulars they offer. Plus, they're open Monday through Saturday. LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental, Greenville Street, LaGrange, next to CVS Pharmacy. Phone 706-882-8665. That's 706-882-8665. LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to the big victory by the Troup High School Tigers. 42-21 is your final score, and the Tigers will have the first game in their region schedule come away with a victory in that one. We'll get you some other scores in just a minute, but Greg, very excited for Coach Glisson. You know, we've kind of joked about the term Glisson mission, but the mission continues and sails on very well tonight. Did they get him again?
I believe they knocked him down. We need to check him for injuries too now.
Bless him, because he's not the biggest guy on the field now. We got to be careful with Coach.
No, he's not, but he'll get it. They got a chant, and good for them. Let me see if I can see him now. Let me see if I can grab him a little bit before everybody else grabs him. We can.
And Coach Holt would be a good one to talk to too if we can catch him, because that's a lot of offense.
Good job, baby. Got a second. Here we go. Let's get Coach Glisson on the line. Hey, congratulations. First region win. You don't even need to take a bath tonight, Coach.
Pass in a row. We'll take it. We'll take it. But it was sloppy. I didn't do a good job of keeping my composure there, and I think our team kind of fed off of me a little bit. And we got to do a better job in that area. But, there's no such thing as a bad win. So we'll take it. 1-0 in the region, 4 in a row. Headed into Sandy Creek next week. And I think the Tiger Nation came out real great tonight, big crowd, and we really appreciate it.
I tell you what, they just kept streaming in, and what a festive night. And, every time that you guys did something, a couple times there Chapel Hill answered, but you know what? Finally you got that edge where you answered and then put another one on, and your kids are learning each week what it is to win and stay focused in that whole ball game, overcome some mental mistakes in the game, and you just kind of like what you're seeing.
Yeah, we love that. That daggum quarterback from Chapel Hill was tough.
Yeah.
And but it's good. Like things like tonight, we blocked the punt. We worked on that all week. We saw that. We thought we could take advantage of it. And when you put things into practice, and then it comes to show to fruition on Friday nights, that's really good. And the kids gain confidence by that. And so we're just proud of this win. We'll take it. And we'll celebrate it tonight and get ready to go back tomorrow.
Hey, first region win. Congratulations, Coach. We'll see y'all in the morning, 9 o'clock. You guys come out to Kids Showroom. Coach and I will be there in the morning. Come out, talk to Coach. We'd love to have you out. have folks out there every Saturday. You guys come out and visit. And, hey, if you buy a Kia Soul, Coach and I, they committed a couple weeks ago to give some money to the high school now. Come on now.
I like that.
Good to go.
All right. Congratulations, Coach. See you in the morning. All right, back up to you, Jack.
Thanks, Greg. Again, the Tigers win 42-21. We'll give you some highlights when you come back. Also, we'll give you some other scores from around the area. But the big win for the Tigers in the region. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football. We're taking a 2-minute spot back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
And our 16 model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service.
Bravo!
It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troup Tiger football.
So a big win for the Tigers tonight as they defeat the folks from Chapel Hill. Go give me a little bit more crowd noise there if I can, there, Jacob. Want to lose the crowd there. There they are. Yeah. Not you down there.
You said crowd noise.
Crowd Mike, not Greg noise. Let's get you a couple of scores real quick from around the area. LaGrange defeating Central of Carroll County 30-12.
Hey, what did I tell you, Jack?
You're right. They have more offense than I'd give them credit for. I'll get a chance to. We were promoting shows. I'll get a chance to talk to Coach Diallo Burks on Monday night, live from Marisol at 7:30 with the Granger Gridiron Show.
Yeah, we got you a new banner coming up, too.
So hey, all right. Looking forward to that.
It's at Mud Creek right now, waiting to just put it right behind you and Coach Burke.
That'll look great. Of course, right before that at 7 o'clock, I'll be joined by Coach Matt Mummy, and we'll have the Matt Mummy football show. So we're looking forward to that as well. So it'll be a big night. It's been a big night tonight, but it'll be a big day next week as Coach Mummy and his staff, they're off this week. So no LaGrange College football game. But also let's get a few more. Cartersville, taking on Cedartown. They're a big winner there, 34-6. Callaway over Harris, 21-7 as well. A few more scores real quick for you. We've got Heard County beating Temple 35-0. Morgan County over Lamar County 14-0. Chris County over Spencer 21-12, and 42-0 Upson Lee over Jordan. We'll take another break, another 4-spot break. We come back, we'll wrap things up here from Callaway Stadium, look ahead to next week, and then we'll close things down from Callaway Stadium as the Tigers have won 42-21 on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16 model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Russ Brown, owner of LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental, has all the tools and equipment handymen and contractors need in our area. And if you're planning a wedding, party, tailgate, reunion, or corporate event, LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental has you covered. Like them on Facebook and see all the particulars they offer. Plus, they're open Monday through Saturday. LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental, Greenville Street, LaGrange, next to CVS Pharmacy. Phone 706-882-8665. That's 706-882-8665. LaGrange Equipment and Tool Rental.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
The action continues now with more Troup Tiger football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back as we get ready to close things out here from Callaway Stadium. Again, a big night tonight as the Tigers win this one 42-21. And Greg, you got your ears on? You still with me there? And looks like,
yes, I do.
There we are. We get ready to close things down, and just some final thoughts about this ball game. Really proud of this offense rolling up, but also let's think. Remember, the defense scored twice tonight, and I think that's a really big part of having everybody come together to be a part of this team.
Well, yeah, you're right. The homecoming night, everybody comes together. Fans, huge support. Team. You know, like I told Coach Glisson, you know, they had some adversity. But they never really gave up. There for a minute, I thought they might have got a little complacent there in the third quarter, Jack. But they wound up staying focused. Coaching staff always does a good job. It keeps them focused. So, good victory tonight for these guys.
A big victory. You're exactly right. Sandy Creek is who will be heading next to. I was actually up there earlier this week watching a volleyball game. My daughter plays volleyball, and Sandy Creek welcomed us there. Some great banners that they have up there. I think there's somebody local that provided those, wasn't there, Greg?
I believe there were. Some company called Mud Creek Graphics and Red Clay Sports. It's beautiful, beautiful banners. And y'all come see us for banners too. We don't just sell wrestling singlets and shut football helmets.
Don't you buy no ugly shirt now.
That's right. Don't do it. But we're all into shut helmets and mouthpieces and Russell Adidas football uniforms and wow.
Shut your mouth.
Real blessed. So we sure have.
Again, we'll be taking the radio show on the road to Sandy Creek next week, just right up the road a little bit above Noonan. Our airtime will be 7 o'clock. Game starts at 7:30. We'll be right here where you usually find us, 96.9 and 1240. Of course, on the web at eagle1023.com. But that'll be a big ball game there on the last Friday night in September, and Greg, an important game. Of course, Sandy Creek really about second. If you think about the way that our region is tiered off, they're kind of number 2 with Cartersville at the kind of the top of our region. But at the way we're playing, Greg, there's no reason we can't go up in there and surprise a lot of people at Sandy Creek.
Well, we're a different team this year, and I think Coach Chip Walker at Sandy Creek and Coach Glisson talk a lot more, talk a lot. And I was up at Sandy Creek last week. We were putting up some state championship signs above the press box and doing.
Will we get in the press box this time?
I got in and I may have a little pull with them. I tell you what, it's hot. They don't have any air conditioning in the press box.
That's true. We may just be
outside. We might want to be outside, or we may want to go over on the Troup side and we can get up on top of their press box. Not quite as high, but plenty of opportunity over there. But we'll discuss that. But Chip Walker's a super nice guy. I've with Coach Jeter, knowing a lot of these coaches around the state of Georgia, and we're able to get into some of these schools that historically we weren't going to be able to do any business with. Now we're selling football uniforms. I've met Chad Phillips over at Sandy Creek. Over at Stars Mill, and Chip Walker at Sandy Creek, and Mike McDonald up at Noonan, and just some good folks. And you start realizing what a good fraternity these coaches have, and they can talk to each other. And Chip Walker tells me that he's spoken a lot to Tanner Glisson over the past few weeks. And so, needless to say, I'm sure they'll talk this week about this game tonight. And because Sandy Creek was down here, I'm sure, because they were open tonight.
Yep.
So, they know that the Tigers are a different ball team this year than they were last year. It could be one of these aberrations. We could come up next week and it just fall apart, and they put 42 up on us. But I kind of don't think so. I kind of think we're a lot better team than this year we were last year. Still got a long way to go, but I don't see them putting 42 on us. And if they do put 42, I think we'll get our share of 2 as well. So
could be a high-scoring ball game, that's for sure.
But I'm excited. I think all the fans are excited. And you know what we need, Jack? We need to
big
do
travel.
what we did like Lamar County. We need them to travel. Everybody pack up and run up the street.
It's really not that far up the road.
No, it's 45, 50 minutes up to Tyrone if it's that far. It's just a neat little drive, plenty of places to eat. You guys come off early, go up to exit 57, hanging across, and 57 I believe it is, and head south about 4 miles down to Flat Rock Road, and there you'll be at Sandy Creek High School.
All right, your directions provided by the human GPS, Greg Hicks. Well, for Jacob here for Derek back at the station, I'm Jack Borman. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast tonight. We'll, again, be joining it tomorrow morning at the Kia showroom for the Saturday morning quarterback. We'll have the Tiger version, the Callaway version, and also Lafayette Christian. Then on Monday night, we'll have the Matt Mummy show live from Mayor's Soul, and then the Granger Gridiron show with Coach Deella Burks. We'll follow that at 7:30 on Monday night. So lots and lots of football still to talk about throughout this weekend. But, our thanks to everyone for working on this, for Coleman for heading all this stuff up for us. And, folks, we'll see you next week on the radio.